I guess I'll have to do the recap since no one else takes notes or anything. And our usual recapper was not in the game last time. Oh,
He's not what?
DB wasn't. He didn't play last week.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Okay.
So last session we briefly looked for additional survivors in Brookhaven, villagers and stuff, but looked like they'd all been slaughtered. There's no help we could give them. We find some warlocks willing to let us hitch a ride with them, making their portal to Ardinia, right?
Mm-hmm.
We take the regent's body with us, and we end up meeting Grull, the leader of Slurn, at least military leader. And he's super, super tall, like Slender Man. Super long, thin limbs, really interesting. And yeah, we deliver him the body, and he has a wizard disintegrate it, which is a shame. Let's see. We talked to Grohl. He gives us all crests in honor of us defeating the regent. Gidget took Gabriel. She'll give that to him when she sees him again. He also gives us some gold, right? Or platinum or something.
Yeah. A whole bunch of it.
And Ulfgar is hesitant at first because of whole Drow Queen thing, so he ends up telling Grohl that we may have done something a lot worse. So Grohl decides that he'd like to go back to Slurn to protect it. So we're not going to get any help from him for the Lich or the Drow Queen. But, I'm not looking at that again. Let's see. Gruul does suggest we talk to an old advisor to Tengaria, is Bildar, so that's what we decided to do. Go back to restaurant and see Bildar. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. Before that, we do talk to Oosley, Gruul's lieutenant, who's staying behind to help try to restore some kind of order. Try to get the feel for what she's planning to do. Sorry, I'm looking through my notes. I must not have wrote that down, but I'm sure she's got a good plan. Yeah, someone will be elected, I think.
I believe her plan was to gather basically a bunch of representatives from various cities and put together some sort of election.
Yeah, she's not going to be appointing someone herself. Will be voted on and stuff. Yeah, that sounds right. We do end up going to see Bildar, and we tell him everything. And he said that Jimmy's been creating some kind of trouble. He's been using those souls to power some kind of skeletons made out of wood. And there may be a place in Gildor and Hazmet in the Blacklands that there's a forge there that we may be able to forge a weapon out of that piece of hell we have. So that may help us take care of Jimmy. We learn a little bit about the Blacklands, or at least a refresher, since I think we're supposed to already know that. How Seat of Power was there. That's where the king was. And now it's like you can't really. No one ever hears from anyone over there, and that's where we need to go. But Bildar said there are rumors of like a unsavory merchant with a ship called the Medusa that has dealings in Brep. So that may be what we need to do is go to Brep and see if we can get a hold of this merchant to take us to the Blacklands. And if I left off anything or got something wrong, please feel free to correct me.
That sounds good.
This sounds pretty accurate.
What was the town name again?
Gildorn.
Gildor. Okay.
Hazmat, I assume that's another barony, or unless it has a different name, because that used to be.
Is Gildorn the sworn enemy of fucking what's it called? Never mind. Leave me alone.
Okay.
The only thing that I can think of left off was Val trying to be belligerent to Bildar.
Yeah, but that's there are really things that just kind of brushed off. Like I think Durkar tried to make it sound like Val was the one that killed the regent, and Gidget did.
Yeah.
But Ulfar told Girl that Gidget's the one that at least gave him the killing blow. She didn't do it alone, obviously.
Right.
Bildar puts up with a lot of Val's crap, so it's all
He
good.
dishes us out. He dishes.
Oh
them out
yeah,
too.
no, I mean he definitely antagonizes most of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what happened.
Yay!
Woohoo!
So now what? We're just on our way to Brep? Unless we want to do anything else.
We're on the road again.
As
Well,
per usual, yeah.
We don't have Gabriel with us.
What?
Unless you retconned all that, and he was there the whole time.
He was there the whole time.
Okay, you're doing that. Okay.
Was I there the whole time?
Well, kind of. He followed you guys through the portal, and then he kind of fucked off and did his own thing for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then you meet up with him back in restaurant.
Okay.
Hey guys, wicked to meet you. How's it going?
Hey!
It would have.
It's your boy.
It would have been way funnier if you would have been like, "Who are you guys?"
Oh,
man.
don't do that to me. No. No.
Missed opportunity.
Walk in. You guys are the ones from my dreams.
Oh Christ. We deck him right there. No need to go through all that again.
All right. So how's it going, guys?
Oh, it's going great. Oh, you meant okay.
Yeah. Oh man, this is why character voices are important.
Yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
A disembodied voice says that from the heavens.
I'm doing all right.
Just a loud, booming voice. Oh, it's pretty good.
I mean, at least whenever it's like Val and like talking to Scott, we can just
makes
assume that
sense.
he's crazy.
Yeah.
True.
So where are we going?
Brep to find somebody who owns the Medusa.
What? Excuse me. The winner?
He's a merchant that supposedly has a ship named the Medusa.
Okay, a ship.
Yeah.
He may be able to get us to Blacklands.
Where?
So,
Okay.
not to, I really don't mean to interrupt. And also not to retcon or anything. It seemed like Bildar was maybe using the term merchant loosely. given the location of where this person travels to and fro, probably more like
Smuggler.
smuggler would be the word. But Bill Darby and the Polite Wizard.
Yeah, he said unsavory merchants. So.
Yeah.
Have I ever heard of this feller
Um,
in my various dealings with miscreants?
it's possible. It's possible that you've heard him referenced.
Okay.
I
mean, I definitely don't know the guy.
Yeah, probably not directly. It's sort of like like, oh, he's got the stuff kind of a thing. But
a friend of a friend's cousin knows the guy, and he knows where to get something that I'm looking for, kind of thing.
I think. Question for Ulfgar. Ulfgar, I don't want you to give away too many things from your backstory, but you were part of like a dwarf clan, right?
Yep.
What did they do?
They mined and made weapons. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, normal dwarf stuff.
Right, you actually might know a little bit more about this person than the rest of the party. I think you and I think Gabriel would also know probably somewhat similar details. I think you maybe know a little bit more about like what he primarily smuggles, and that would be mithril.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So,
Curious dude, then.
minor thing that Ulfgar would almost certainly know, and upon sharing, I'm sure he's going to share that knowledge with the party.
Oh,
Mithril can be found naturally, if you dig deep enough, but it's super duper ridiculously rare. Hazmat's big thing before it went dark was the export of mithril goods. And in fact, Pirkar, Big Daddy, Big Bucks would have brought to the marriage a set of mithril utensils, which you were a big fan of because they don't get dirty. Like, food doesn't stick to them at all. In fact, they have to be barbed in order, like the fork has to be barbed in order to grab food because it just does not stick to mithril at all.
That sounds about right.
And so that made your job pretty great when they brought out the fancy
Like
stuff.
a painful fork to use.
Well, it's barbed like between the tines, not on the outsides.
Thankfully, I was never
Fork
on
with it.
cleaning duty. That was my son.
Ah, well, yeah. Still, though, you would be familiar with that
Yes,
property. Yeah, that was definitely mithril from Hazmat. Unquestionable. And so yeah, and I think Gabriel, you would know that that's probably what this guy smuggles.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put two and two together. He's a smuggler.
Nothing that I've ever been looking for, but you hear things.
Also, you'd probably know that that's kind of one of Hazmat's big secrets is like where they get this mithril, because they produce essentially all of the mithril. Just period. Like they've got like it's like 99%. The market is flooded with Hazmat mithril, and
Like,
since they went dark, it's not like mithril things have gone up in value exponentially. They were already really expensive. They're like crazy expensive now because there's just not enough of it around, and it's not being exported the way it was. Which also makes the big bucks silverware even bigger bucks because sort of non-essential things would have been recycled and turned into like weapons and armor, which mithril is obviously really good at. And so like the value of those things has just spiked because you're way more likely to reuse a fork versus like a piece of chainmail to make something new, right? Because it's already pretty useful. A fork I mean, you can just use iron. No big deal. So yeah.
Out of curiosity, if you were to use a mithril fork as a weapon, what kind of damage would
Boy. Probably like +1 dagger
Wow,
for just a fork. That's pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah.
On a side note, Pizza Hut didn't forget my soda. They just left it on the front porch.
There you go. Found your soda.
Yeah.
He did forget it. He just came back and.
Probably.
Yeah. So another thing about that whole thing is because the value of mithril is just skyrocketed.
Scott?
Oh,
We
hello.
lost him.
Oh god, it was the ranger.
and not cavities.
Oh.
I'm back now.
Up my cat
Yeah.
keys.
You're back.
I think everything you said was condensed into like 3 seconds.
Right. Yeah. So anyway, what I was saying, a big status symbol for people, wealthy people, politicians, stuff like that, would be to have like a mithril ring or like jewelry. Again, something that's non-essential, and isn't like a weapon or armor.
Just
And it's
huge
just-
status thing.
Yeah, like I mean, seriously, like that's like all the gold that you guys have wouldn't buy a mithril ring. Like all of your assets pulled together, you couldn't pull that off. So these are like seriously powerful people that have these.
Big Bucks uses mithril as silverware?
Right.
Holy shit.
He has
Yeah.
quite a lot of money, sir. Hence
It's-
the last name.
It's also possible that he had it as like an heirloom from when it wasn't quite as expensive. Pre Blacklands, mithril was just very expensive, but still pretty attainable. Like if you were wealthy, you could pull it off.
Like,
Now,
It's
you have to be like,
astronomically expensive.
yeah, I mean it's obnoxious. Yeah, back before it went dark, it would be like, to put it in like today's or like a Earth perspective, it would be like the equivalent of maybe like diamond, right?
Right.
They're not actually rare, but they're high value. So at the time, that's how everyone sort of looked at mithril, even though it had these amazing properties. Wasn't really that rare. You could just go to Hazmat, buy some. Now that you can't really go to Hazmat, woo, way expensive.
Durkar, is there any way we can sign all of his money over to me before we kill him?
Well, sir, speaking about estate, I'm not exactly sure what I could do, but if it was simply a matter of thievery, yes.
Sick. Alright, that's all I need to hear. Thank you.
Very good.
All right. Well,
Val's parents.
We're gonna go.
I thought we
rob
were going
my
to the
family and then
Blacklands.
kill them.
We're not gonna kill your family.
I mean, legal family, which is the big bucks, I guess. But
Daddy Big Bucks.
if anybody gets in my way, of course they're gonna die.
During this speech, I kind of put my flippers over my
Ear close.
ear holes.
Durkar, earmuffs. I mean, yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, so you guys, armed with that new knowledge, we all gonna do.
Fucking go to prep, I guess.
Okay. How are we going to prep?
On the back of Durkar.
Cart? Would you all rather have a cart or a portal?
Oh,
Could do.
Go by card.
Okay.
Fast.
Yeah, it's probably about like a 2 full day journey. So a day, a night, a day.
Yeah.
Assuming you rest. If you didn't rest, you could probably make it there in 1 full day.
Oh,
How long does it take to make a portal?
10 hours.
Is the portal safer, sire?
Absolutely.
Well, then I must suggest that we use the portal and, if possible, take the cart through it as well.
Did you say safe or safer?
Safer.
Oh, the
I'm
card.
pretty sure going by the cart is by far safer.
Last time we went through the portal, there were like bunnies, and it looked
Yeah.
really nice.
Did you see the one with all the teeth? Or the giant like thing that was gonna grab me? Or, the thing that flew towards us that got decapitated by the portal? Or, the realm of nothing but eyes? I think that
It
we
was
should
water
probably
and eyes, sir.
I think that we should probably just go over land unless it's like necessary to use that portal.
It's real
mean-
fast.
I mean, it
Well-
will save on Val's strain.
Coming from one of the 2 party members that's been imprisoned on another plane of existence, I'd rather keep my feet on the ground.
Well, look at it this way. The portal has never been lethal or too dangerous, or we've never been trapped in one.
But there have been very good indications that that's a very real possibility.
I'm not so far.
Did
Well,
you
the
just
portal
make
would
a
not
literal
trap-
pig noise?
Well, maybe we should do the less stressful thing then and go by
Yeah.
card.
Also, you can only do that so many times per week, right? We
Yeah.
never know what's gonna happen. It's probably a good idea to kind of keep those for emergencies,
Okay.
That way, if we're stuck in the Black Land somewhere, we can get out pretty easily.
What is your will, sire?
We can saunter to Brep if everybody likes to.
It's not such a long travel.
And there's no Gorgons now.
Yeah, I guess
That's
2
true.
days isn't. I mean, we did come across a incubus, succubus. Oops, the last time we
We
traveled.
killed it.
Oh.
Okay.
Think about it. How many things have we run into on the road, and how many of those things have killed us?
No, I get it. Okay, that's fine.
Well,
We're good. We're good.
there was a point when almost died.
Yeah, but that's because he
The
foolishly
portal!
went
The
ahead on
portal!
his went ahead on his own.
Hey,
And
It
tried
seems that
to-
these roads are not safe.
Hey, Dirkart, do you want to hear a story about how Val got shot out of the sky on the road?
Yeah.
Almost dead.
Okay, that was
It was
because I
horrible.
foolishly, like a foolish person, thought I should try to be helpful towards anybody but myself, and got punished for it. So it's obviously the universe telling me to not actually care.
Oh,
Very
man.
good, sire.
Uh,
You should prioritize yourself.
on another side note, did anybody tell me about money that we may have gotten for killing the regent? Or am I kind of out of the loop on this one?
Got a little badge.
Oh, yeah, here.
Yep.
And I'll pin the badge on him.
I will take the badge off and put it in my bag.
Oh. But, okay, Grandma.
We also got 9 stacks of 25 platinum,
Oh,
which Val is currently holding.
And it's Durkar is.
Durkar
Durkar.
is. He
And-
still has them.
I
To
mean,
my
same thing though.
calculations, That's over 2,000 gold.
right. Could I get my share of that?
It may be best to hold it in party interest so that it can be spent for party matters.
You guys can do that.
We'll give him a.
I like to hold on to my own money.
I look to Val.
There was
I wave my hand to him.
There was a time in my life where I had someone else hold on to all my worldly possessions, and then something bad happened to them.
Thanks for the follow.
It's a
Like the rapier.
affirmative wave.
Yeah, that rapier had great sentimental value to me, and I will always miss it.
I'm
Well,
sorry, G.
It's
not
fine. I
Alfred's fault,
don't
but-
We
blame
can
you.
get you a
Wolfgar.
better one.
You already did. It's not all gunked up with silver. It's well balanced, and I appreciate you buying it for me. And I don't blame you for what happened to my previous rapier. I'm just saying you got to take precautions sometimes.
Would you prefer the rapier or the gold? Next time I go to hell.
I see what you're doing here, Ulfgar,
The tea is scalding.
and I'm not
today.
gonna let you do this to me.
There won't be a next time in hell.
Could I please just
Why
have
not?
my share?
I open up the chest and I say, "Enjoy the weight. It's quite heavy."
So, what's my share of it? How much would that be?
You can figure that out.
1
It
minute.
was-
Let me calculate again. So 9 stacks of 25.
It's 225, right? Okay. So now there's 5 of us in the party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we each get 45 platinum. Or you guys can let the bird hold on to it for quote party interests.
I don't think I can lift it. It's heavy.
That was rude. I feel like you said bird in disdain.
The bag of holding is. If Dirkart doesn't want to carry it.
It has become quite stressful to hold on to it for multiple days without rest.
This poor little slipper.
Oh,
Hold it.
oh, Dirk.
But don't worry, I'm just a bird.
Honey, no. Feed the
I'm
nice
sorry that I
hungry
said
bag
bird
the
in a
button.
derogatory way.
I nod towards Ulfgar, and I gently put the heavy box of 225 platinum minus however much into the
56 and a quarter.
bag of holding.
Are we okay now?
Durkar, I apologize for saying bird in a derogatory way.
I've heard it all my life. It doesn't bother me too much.
I appreciate what you've done for me and my friends, and I'm sorry.
I nod.
How long have you been alive, Dirker?
Oh, let's see. I think I have about 8 or 10 more years of life. So that would put me at. I thought I wrote that down. One second.
I feel like going into Val's service kind of cut that estimation a little bit shorter.
I think it was
Uh,
20 or 40.
I think it was 24.
24.
Yeah, which means that I have 6 more years to live.
I had both those numbers in there. So.
Hey, you want me to summon a ghost?
Oh,
No.
no, that's what it would have been. I would have become 40, so I'm 20. I would have become 40 if I had failed the ghost thing, and I would have died instantly.
I mean, you might not have died instantly, but you'd have
Within
definitely
the
been a
week.
lot less useful.
Been the
Old man
oldest bird
Durkar.
ever.
I would have lost
Grumpy
all
beard
of
and a
my
hunch.
feathers.
Oh my god. A bald Durkar with like jiggly jowls around his beak.
A very like sickly, demented, and deformed Durkar.
Where's
Hold you in my
DDL?
hand.
Yeah. The origins of DDL.
No.
I can't wait to just throw a bunch of ghosts at you guys.
God.
You've already thrown
Uh,
ghosts at us.
I mean, a while ago. Technically, all of the ghosts that have been thrown against you so far have been Omega.
True.
If you let me level up one more time, I think I can cast lesser or wait, greater restoration.
Well, don't die.
Once.
Then.
We age 100 years in like one encounter.
So now, how did that play out? Was Gidget able to undo the age, or is did Gabriel and Gidget both age?
You said we were able to find someone to.
Okay.
Yeah, we were like surrounded by a bunch of casters, so we just asked one of them to do it.
I think my conscience kicked in.
Yeah, 40-year-old Gabriel. Oh man.
Or your
Thank you.
appreciation for Day's artwork not being ruined.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
don't know.
all.
I think he would have pulled off a really nice old Gidget art.
But how many hours would have gone into just making new art? That would change the next week when you threw 18 more ghosts at the party.
I was already sending descriptions for new artwork to Jin before you said that it was like reversed.
Yeah, he was actually excited. I'm like, I don't want to be old yet.
Wolfgar got ghosted once. I've got a gray hair.
Yeah, but you're a dwarf.
Yeah.
What's so wrong with being old?
Once.
I mean, I think I aged a little more graciously than a human, but
I'm gonna go get the cart ready.
yeah.
I'll help.
I'll probably like see if Durkard needs like a little bit of healing from carrying all that gold.
Oh, don't worry. Just some rest at some point.
Okay. You want some candy?
Oh, I'll have to decline. It's not exactly good for my health.
Is Durkard diabetic?
No, we just have a special diet that we must follow, otherwise we get quite ill.
Oh, would you rather have fish? I think I might have some fish still.
I appreciate all of the attention, however, I should be fine. Thank you very much.
Kind of assume he wants fish.
Well, it's
Right.
not sweet.
That's racist.
That's what we bought last, is fish.
I didn't
Ah,
realize
that's what
Gidget
they
was
all
so
say.
racist.
Oh, we just had the fish on us. We didn't mean anything by it.
So we're on our way to Brep, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we at prep then?
Do you guys want to sing some tunes on our way?
You're not at Brep now.
California.
Are we there yet?
How about now?
Val and Durkar are both killed by a whale.
Straight up.
Falling whale. Who'd have thunk?
Well,
Was Rio writing it?
as long as Durkar died before Val.
Very slightly.
Okay, well,
Tomato.
I'm content.
Well, that's curtains for me. So see you later, guys. And you go roll up a new character.
Let's see. On your way to Brep. Does anything fun happen?
I hope not.
Everyone does a line of spice. Hey.
Except for Val and Durkar.
I see enough shit without it.
I should probably not.
It's quite alright. I
Although,
don't
you
have
know
it
what?
anyways.
Right, because it was all confiscated.
Oh,
When
you
I
didn't
went to
pick up
jail.
more?
What? No, I didn't.
Let's see.
I've had other things on my mind.
Did you
Ulfgar.
talk?
Ulfgar takes 1 damage as he's pegged in the back of the head with an acorn.
I stay on guard and get close to Val.
You mean that was my one chance to hit Val without you being on guard?
Yeah, I was probably a little tired
Missed
after not
it.
getting proper sleep
Carrying all
for
that
a
money.
small bit.
Oh,
His flippers are really.
Okay, so are you guys gonna take a rest or no?
I assumed at night we would make a camp.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
When we find a location for that, I'm going to cast Lehman's tiny hut thing. Majigger.
How long does that last for again?
Okay.
8
So like
hours.
an hour? 8 hours. Very nice.
Yeah. So I'll cast it when we make camp, and then I'll take
You
first
you do
watch.
so.
I'll take first watch, and at the end of first watch, I'll recast it before I go to bed.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take second watch, I guess.
Under the assumption that Layman's tiny hut will adequately protect us for the full time that is casted, I am going to go ahead and get a much needed actual long rest.
oh.
Okay. Yeah. Lehman's tiny hut. That only like you have to be invited in, right? That's how that works. Like-
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Isn't it that if you pass through it, it breaks? Or something?
Like
All other creatures and objects outside of where it is, or like outside of it when you first cast it, are barred from passing through.
okay.
So
That's how that works. Excellent.
Yeah.
What does your camp look like inside of Lehman's tiny hut?
It's probably extremely close and cramped.
Right. But like what are your sleeping like how do you have any privacy or are you just kind of camped out around it, sleeping around a fire? How's that work?
It just
Yeah.
some bedrolls, right?
We only
Yeah.
have 10-foot radius sphere of protection for Liam's tiny hut. So yeah, there's no room for tents in here.
Okay. So who's on watch?
I'm on first watch. I don't know about anybody else.
I'll go on first watch too.
And
And Durkar, you're sleeping through first watch, right?
I'm sleeping through both watches.
Okay.
also, just as a note, from the outside of the sphere, it's just a opaque black dome, but from the inside, we can see out as if it's transparent.
Right. Yeah. So why don't you two roll perception?
Ooh, yay. Where? Hmm. 13.
19.
All right. So first watch passes without any real incident. You're just tending fire, keeping good watch. You've heard some things like almost like a maybe like rodent movement sounds. Roll a wisdom check. Which you should be pretty good at.
Natural 20.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. It sounds. It doesn't quite sound like any rodent you've ever heard, though. Like you've heard mice running around and like rats and rabbits and even the occasional raccoon through your camping. This doesn't sound quite the same. The sound that you hear sounds real close, but it doesn't sound quite right. Roll an investigation.
Oh boy. 4.
Yeah, okay. So you kind of look around inside. You kind of shuffle around people and try to be quiet, and that's really easy because your boots make it so that your footsteps don't make sounds.
Right.
But you're looking around for anything that could be making this noise, and you don't find anything. You don't find any tracks, and the sound kind of goes away. Yeah. So you go back to where you were sitting, and maybe you were talking to Gabriel or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's first watch. Who's on second one?
Me. Val.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I completely forgot. I don't know if it's relevant or not, but I have Devil's Sight now, so I can see normally in darkness for 120 feet,
Cool.
both magical and non-magical.
Very cool.
Yeah. I don't know if that's relevant to anything that just happened, but I figured I'd let you know.
Nope.
Okay.
Val and Ulfgar, go ahead and roll perception.
Um, 19.
Okay. So yeah, Val, you hear the same thing that Gidget heard. Kind of like a rodent sound, like a shuffling noise. But again, it doesn't sound quite right. Go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
A wisdom check. Okay. 1 minute. Let me close something. Being a piece of shit. Just check, right?
Mhm.
10.
10. Yeah. Yeah, so first you're like, wow, that doesn't sound right. And then you kind of listen to it a little bit more and you think more about it and you're like, oh no, that's probably just a mouse. It's probably just a mouse, no big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll just go back then.
Yeah, I don't even think you got up yet. Like you haven't even started to investigate this when you like because you're thinking about it. You're sitting there like, is that what that was that? Yeah. No, it's not. Not a big deal.
If I cast a spell now, will I get it in the morning back?
Yeah, I think so. It's a short rest. It's only like a half an hour.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts to try and see if there are any thoughts in the area, just to,
That's kind of
doubly
fucked up.
make sure.
A random thought walking by.
Well, if it's a strange noise and I'm like, it might be something, but it's probably just a mouse.
I didn't know that Val was on that game.
What?
Just looking for thoughts everywhere.
So, that's not really how detect thoughts works?
When you cast a spell, or as
Ah,
your
I
action
see.
during
Yes.
the duration, you can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you.
Yes, you can use this spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures. You can't see that now.
That's pretty dope.
That's pretty dope.
Look at that, Val's useful.
Thanks.
To immediately detect Ulfgar's thoughts. Ah, what the hell is Val doing?
My eyes go into my head as I'm searching.
Are your eyes usually outside of your head?
No,
You
like
better not be falling asleep.
Like,
Like
they roll up.
my eyes roll up and I start mumbling very quietly.
What? Do you detect anything off of dreaming people from that?
I mean,
Oh
it
boy.
doesn't specify. It just tells me, like, I can't detect things through like 2 feet of rock or
Yeah.
2 inches
I
of
see.
metal. So you can't detect a creature with an intelligence of 3 or lower, or one that doesn't speak any language.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you won't
just a
be
minute.
you won't be able to detect Cassie because I don't even know if she thinks.
All I hear is weird, like, mushing noises.
Yeah.
I don't think you hear anything at all
No?
from from
Oh.
Cassie.
Oh.
We're getting to that. Just calm down.
Okay.
If you can hear anything from my dreams, it's probably just like a Bring Me the Horizon playlist.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just real angry music.
You don't want to know what you hear from Gidget.
Bad
This
touch.
is-
Bad touch.
This is you.
Yeah. My Patreon
I just
lady.
hear
Get
Gidget
with it.
sobbing Michael in her head.
Pretty much what's probably happening if it's.
Okay. So, yeah, you do detect something that you can't see.
Oh shit.
The thoughts. I'm
Zeroing in.
well, you can't actually like find it. It's not really how it works, but you know that it's there. Like you could hear it. And I'm trying to think of what the thoughts you'd hear are. First, you hear kind of like
So, okay. Once you detect, I hear its thoughts.
right. You do.
Okay.
You just don't know where it is. I know.
Okay.
That's why I'm the whole spiel that I was just saying was like I'm trying to come up with the thoughts that you're hearing.
Okay, cool.
I feel like I vocalized that.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know. It's the 20% rule. I understand.
The what?
The 20% rule. You only actually hear 20% of everything I say. I'm convinced of it.
I don't think.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Damn.
That's accurate.
20?
Yeah, I was gonna say it might be generous, but I'm thinking at least 20.
Okay.
I don't think it's necessarily like a negative thing. I think you're just so lost in your own thoughts
I feel
while
like
I'm
that's-
talking that you just don't hear me.
Okay.
Oh.
Love you, Liam.
Hey, what am I hearing?
Well, first you hear, yeah, this will be funny.
Oh no.
And then, oh, this will show him.
Oh,
What
And then
is
uh,
it in? Is it in a language that's different than common?
what languages do you know?
Uh,
I know it's a lot.
let me see. Let me look.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure you know the
Listen.
language that it's. But
I know Elvish, Deep Speech, Draconic, and Primordial.
yeah, so you do know it's in Draconic.
Okay.
oh, it's our old friend.
Can we just like decide here and now that from now on detect thoughts is called listen?
Well, no.
That's
It's-
more when you roll persuasion.
Yeah, it's important to note that these are the thoughts that he's hearing, not like
yeah.
vocalization, because
Yeah.
no one else could hear them.
Right.
Only Val at this moment. See. and then you hear, oh yeah, that's the color.
No, never mind.
Uh,
I'm awake.
I speak out. You know, whatever you're planning out there, I can hear it, and it won't be a surprise. So, save yourself the trouble, and either one, show yourself, or just don't put yourself through this at all.
What language are you saying that in?
Draconic. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you hear again the thought in Draconic of shit. And then you start hearing thoughts in a language you don't understand.
Oh,
You know Elvish, right?
I do.
Yeah, it sounds kind of like Elvish. And like maybe you pick out like a couple of words that are like that are kind of similar to Elvish words, but they don't really make sense even in like a random context. Like it would be like, why are they saying wool or something?
Oh, is it Sylvan? I don't
Make
know. Never mind.
make a history check.
This wouldn't happen to be something that I think it is. A history check.
Language of mortal.
Would I? Okay. History check. Good. I got a 17.
Yeah, you've definitely heard this before. Well, I mean, definitely. You've probably heard this before, and yeah, you recognize this as Sylvan.
Oh, man.
Christ.
You probably recognize it from that one time that we got attacked by dryads.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
a time.
we did go into its into their
Yeah.
shit.
That was a
Yeah.
But yeah, you hear kind of more of these thoughts in Sylvan, and yeah, you hear them for the remainder of the minute that you have of detect thoughts.
I'm not gonna lie, for a second there, I thought that was Balthazar.
That'd be funny.
No, it's this little. It's probably that little thing that's been following us and playing tricks.
little pseudo dragon thingy.
It's like, Egypt.
Um,
Where's the Eye of Horus?
He's
So
got lots of eyes.
before I end second watch and start the new day, does Val do anything?
no, because I know it's the whatever it is that's following us. I mean, at least I can reason that because the thing that played tricks
yeah,
on us usually,
You're pretty sure that's what it is.
yeah, and
You
it's
still
not
don't know
bad.
what it is, I don't think, but
In
you
fact-
definitely know that's what it is.
It's healed me before, so I know it doesn't want to do any evil. Yeah.
Just some
Yeah.
sort of trickster.
Right. Okay. So yeah, second watch is over, and the sun is coming up, and the dome vanishes, as it does, with a soft popping noise. And everybody wakes up, and that's when everyone notices.
Uh-oh.
Trying to find his art.
Val is dead.
Fucking.
Oh no, what are you doing,
He
Scott?
choked on a hard candy.
So,
Whose art are you looking for?
What?
Dracarys, is your art like an accurate representation of what Dracar looks like? I assume it is, but
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
It's
Oh
not
no.
shaded yet.
Is this my son?
No. So everyone notices almost immediately, including Dracar, because it's just so garish. His tuxedo is no longer black and clean and beautiful and sharp. It is now an alternating pattern of like neon pink and safety yellow stripes with bright green polka dots,
That is
just kind of
so-
throughout. And his eyebrow feathers are a matching shade of pink.
I'm gonna spend a good 2 or 3 minutes just laughing my ass off.
Scott,
Yeah.
I don't know how you managed to describe the most ugly piece of clothing in existence, but you did.
It's a gift.
I am going to take my armor off and polish it up real good. Show Durgar how he looks.
Yeah, you do so.
I sigh.
Aw.
I say,
Oh no.
well, this is the last time I'll ever be taking a long rest.
Oh no. Now,
Oh,
okay,
Dirker.
Seems that karma has bit me for being lax in my job. I apologize to the rest of the party,
I will
especially
offer,
to you, Val.
oh,
I
it's
will
okay.
offer Durkar my my leather coat, which probably is much too long on Durkar. But you know, if you want to like cover that up, I understand. You can use this if you'd like.
I nod, but Scott, I assume that my dress shirt underneath it is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Your pants though.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to take off the jacket.
Okay.
And I am going to burn it.
Oh no.
Excellent choice, Durkar.
Oh no, what if you make our little friend mad?
I do not care, as this is a greater insult to the big bucks, tarnishing their name with their insignia on this god awful clothing.
As he burns it, you all hear just uproarious laughter from above you.
Yeah, I throw candy into the air.
Just encouraging him, Gidget.
I know, but
You're
wanna
literally
see it.
rewarding him for his tricks.
Thanks for the giggles.
it's harmless.
I love him.
You're literally rewarding him for being a piece of shit.
So,
Mine
do you
did.
guys continue on then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna-
About
I reach into the bag of holding and pull out one of the tarps and go, want to fashion this into a cloak or something? Or do
It
you
shall
want that?
be a waistcloth. Thank you very much.
I also want to note that I'm emptying out all of the pockets of my jacket before I.
Oh
give it
yeah,
to
of course,
Durkar.
naturally.
Yeah.
About 45 minutes or so into your continuing travel, you all hear like a soft fizzling noise, and it seems to be coming from Durkar. His pants and his eyebrows kind of the garish color fades away, and they return to their original colors.
Oh.
See,
Thank
he's
God.
He's harmless.
I was afraid I'd have to burn my pants too and be undecent.
Well, but that means your coat.
And I might have an extra skirt.
I kind of wave it off and I say, it was necessary for the time. If anyone passed by and saw that, it would be horrendous what damage it could do to their reputation.
You know what?
What was that?
If it followed us to the big bucks place, we could do all kinds of shit.
Well,
I
that's where
again-
your mind goes.
I put my flippers over my ears.
While your flippers are over your ears, Val takes 1 point of damage as an
You
acorn
can't.
pegs him in the back of the head.
I think you've been waiting for that, Ryan.
Oh, he was so defenseless.
A tear drops from my eye as I kind of just.
I love how I do damage to Val and yet it hurts Durkar harder.
I just sit there and in just a despondent sort of mood. I'm just.
I'll play some very sad
I'm
music
sorry.
on my violin.
Scott,
Sorry.
you broke him.
Yeah.
Pull out my
Torture
tiny
us.
violin.
I don't know. It's
Alexa,
just so much
this is
fun.
so sad. Play Despacito.
Yeah, I played Despacito for
Good.
Anyway, you continue traveling, and you reach the gates of Brep, which are open. And also, this makes a great time. Why don't we take a little bathroom break?
Okay.
Mostly because I have to use the bathroom
Yeah.
when we're at the gravel pile.
Or the gravel pit. Yep.
If it's any consolation, Durkar, that jacket that I loaned you looks fantastic. on you.
Just
Oh,
fabulous.
I mean, I just took off my old jacket and then burned it and then handed you back your jacket.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah. Oh, I've also given the tarp back to Ulfgar.
Hold that up. Bag.
I'll wait till Gidget isn't looking, and then I'll throw my jacket over her head to scare her.
Well, scare her smug little face.
I don't even think she's here right now, so extra
I'm gonna summon my
surprise.
have a
Oh
Ooh.
God. And there goes Turkar. Just not his day.
I'm also gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
I was talking to Scott about my outs with Durkar, sort of what my goal would be, and one of the things he said was Durkar could possibly become suicidal, which I think is really what he's pushing for heavily right now.
No,
No.
I would never.
What if I commanded you to not kill yourself?
I think if he was gonna kill himself, that would just happen.
Yeah, I feel like at that point he's already breaking.
Yeah.
Oh no. Wait, you mean he's not a robot who's surpassed all like natural emotion?
No.
He's just a warforged wearing a Aarakocra like furry costume.
He spent
Oh, wow.
$2,000 on it.
Yeah, great new character, a warforged furry.
I have my new character.
Yeah, okay, Scott.
Gross.
Let me just get rid of this one. I can
Kill
bring
Val
in
at any moment.
literally an entirely new hell.
You and Ryan plotted to make a character that would annoy me, and it backfired. So now here we go.
I wouldn't say it was to annoy you. but it was definitely to, I wouldn't say prank, but I guess make you, or at least Val, the butt of a joke for at least one session.
Well, it accomplished that, though.
We got that one session out, but now there's the lingering consequence of having to play a joke that's already been completely played out.
It's like doing a bit for too long.
Yes. There's definitely a part, so, you have the small bit in the beginning where it's funny. And then it gets less funny when you tell it the second time. But after a certain point of retelling it, it gets funnier and funnier until the point where it's just no longer funny at all. Like, it peaks completely, and then you become immune to it. And then after that, it's like completely dead, and it just becomes horribly unfunny after that point.
Well,
I'm back.
I
Welcome
mean,
back.
let's
I'm
ride
also
out the
back.
funniness as long as possible.
What? What's happening?
Oh, we were talking about how Scott's trying to drive Durkar into insanity and eventually death.
I'm
I think
just
you read
hanging
way
out-
too much into my antics.
Just hanging out with Val will probably do that to him.
What?
It's a word caster.
Also, you weren't here for Gidget, or rather Jen, but I threw my jacket over Gidget's head and scared her, or at least attempted to.
Wow.
I waited till she wasn't looking, and I threw it on her head.
Why would you do that?
Because it's funny. And she's small, so it's even more funny.
Haha, you're sad that my brother forgot about you. Look at this dumbass got jacked. on her.
Yeah, look at this
Basically.
dumbass whose strong relationships have all been thwarted and destroyed. What an
Crushed. Her
idiot.
heart is broken. What a weak
But
dumbass.
just trying to have some light-hearted fun with her to try to take her mind off of things. And
Well, if he
Michael,
didn't
you
say
should-
that other stuff, then it's fine.
Michael covered my face.
oh my gosh. Let's not,
Oh, no comment.
let's not go
Good
there.
lord.
Whew. So,
Yeah.
Bad for a push to talk. I was cackling.
let's not take that subject matter to
No.
the stream.
Why not?
Because it's really unimportant.
I feel like it's not. I feel like it's pretty important.
It's really not important.
Well, if Gabriel threw the coat on me, then I'm gonna blow my nose on it.
Ooh. I prestidigitate it off, all clean, and I take my coat back and put it in my pack, and I don't play with Gidget again because she doesn't know how to do it right.
You prestidigitate your coat, I'm gonna pull out those tarps and go, am I getting the dead body smell out of these?
Sure. And I will spend some time getting the rot off of our tarps.
Ugh. Rotting Darius.
How is Durkar's hygiene situation?
What do you mean?
Like, is he a smelly bird or does he bathe regularly?
Oh, he's quite regal, so, he's always smelling decently, brushes his beak, combs his eyebrows, brushes through his feathers, everything's all good.
Oh,
Okay. Alright. I won't bother prestidigitating him then.
Your car's probably the clean smelling.
well. Gabriel
Well, I don't know about
has the
that.
spell.
Back me up.
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, my The app just decided to stop.
Happened.
What?
That happened.
Yeah.
Especially on
Anyway.
iPhones.
I mean, okay. You are the dragon tormenting me.
Did you hear about the new MacBook Pros?
No.
So
Overheat instantly.
yeah, so Apple thought, okay, here's what we'll do. We'll release an i7 MacBook Pro because that always sells good. But what will really sell good is the i9 with an additional 2 cores. Because that's awesome. Everybody wants that. And it's probably true. But then they put the exact same amount of cooling in their laptop that already isn't enough for any of the other CPUs on this incredibly hot CPU, to the point where it just, as soon as you turn it on, it's overheated. And it's the only way to get the amount of speed out of it that they sold you. You have to put it in a freezer and use it in the freezer. It's like literally, that's a guy tested it. That's the only way to do it.
Wow.
Pretty hilarious.
I thought you were gonna make like a joke, like one of those like Bofa jokes or whatever, or like it's like
the funny man. How dare you tell normal stories?
it's like hey, so have you heard about the new like MacBook Pros? Yeah, they're just filled with Ligma. It's like, oh, what's Ligma? And it's then the punchline.
What is
All that.
Ligma?
You haven't heard about that? That's like the newest Bofa.
No?
Or it's like Ligma balls.
Wouldn't it be Ligma?
It's like
There-
Ligma.
Yeah, but why
There was a
Ligma?
thing going on that was like people were reporting that Ninja had died of Ligma, and so it's become like a meme because like actual news sources were picking up on it.
What? That's so sad.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
We got 10 likes though, so it's all good now.
sick.
I'll use my disguise kit to give Gidget a makeover.
Why?
Because I gotta pass the time somehow. And I never use this thing.
Look better, asshole.
I'm just gonna,
Are you saying I'm ugly?
No! No. It'll be fun. It's like playing dress up, but with your face.
Oh, Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
We just don't want all of that to be showing, you know?
No!
Wow.
You know what? Never mind.
Get fucked.
Last time I tried to have fun role-playing opportunities with another party member. You know what? No, I'm done. I don't need this.
Wow.
Let's move on with the story.
I'm sorry that my character didn't respond the way you wanted her to.
Oh,
No,
wow.
it's not that. It was mostly just, the other reactions from other people just trying to beat down our friends for no reason. Liam.
I'm fucking dying over here. You gotta stop.
Wow.
So Brett, huh?
Wait a minute, were you doing like a Queer Eye thing? I just realized that.
What?
He's part of the squad. He's trying to give me a makeover.
Let's just go to Brett. Okay.
Yeah.
He's Jonathan.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Y'all motherfuckers own a ship named the Medusa.
Oh wow.
I was gonna go find Captain Pistachio.
Oh shit, yeah, he probably knows.
Do you...
Wait,
Oh,
is he the one that we tricked last time?
Yes, sir.
Let's probably
let's
not.
You also
guys-
saw what happened Siren Chester.
Let's see if
We're
we
back.
can find Rio's ship. 'Cause
Nope.
We all love Rio.
No, he hates us. We're done with him.
I mean, he's bound to have a quick ship. He's a storm sorcerer. He makes
Let's-
it fast. That's
I
what
do
he
not
does.
want to be on a ship with him, like, you know, in charge of the actual weather. Just no.
I mean,
Why?
if he fucks us over, he fucks himself over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we killed, like, his whole family, so.
So
He doesn't have much to lose now, does he?
that's true.
We would have killed him, damn it.
He's right. God.
Ah!
Oh, here I am, the bad guy, the dumbass.
Well,
Why?
see,
But no.
You guys like this.
I'm the wrong character for that. Sorry.
Wolfgar, let's go find a ship without these guys.
No, this is out of character. Gidget would not condone that.
Sure, should we go talk to the harbor master?
Yeah, sure. Wait.
Hi,
hold
we
on.
need another ship to
Wait,
glass
aren't
the
we
city.
trying to find like sort of like a criminal ship?
Hey,
So we go to the
you want to
dark
go
part.
check the warlock guild?
Oh,
Yeah, we
God.
can do that. That's actually probably a decent idea.
Oh, I
Yeah,
wish.
thanks,
Do
Elfgar.
you think you guys could get me a guest pass?
That's not how it works.
I want to see
Kinda-
Frankie again.
It's an exclusive. Do you think you'll be there?
Who's Frankie?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's kind of an us thing.
I start heading off into a random direction.
I wait, like towards the guild.
Yeah, my warlock senses.
Well, I will follow my memory of where we went last time.
Well, I mean that's probably the same direction then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right behind Val.
It's not the same direction.
Oh.
Okay, because yeah, like what I remember, it's like it can open up like anywhere, like probably.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that. I will do whatever Gabriel is most likely to do. Because that's how D&D works.
Good, follow me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go with Val.
Oh, are you okay? Are you actually going with Val? I kind of
Yeah,
like
we're-
the plan.
Oh, to see who actually gets there? Okay, yeah, no, I'll go based on memory and just go where I went last time then. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens.
No, so
It'll be a
'cause this is-
race.
yeah, this is more fun to explain. So, so yeah, Gabriel heads off, like remembering right where to go because he's been there before. He knows where.
You know, like
Val
a
does
dog.
not do that. Val wanders off in a random direction, and Gabriel, it takes you probably about maybe 5-10 minutes to walk there, and just as you're about to open the door, who do you notice bumbling up behind you? It's Val.
You bitch. I open the door. I like pushed through him and opened the door.
Actually, you didn't open the door. I went for it and I opened the door.
Well,
Yeah.
if you open the door, it'll just be like a closet, won't it?
Hey, Dirkart, you can't follow me through here.
Dirkar tries to
Sure.
open the door, but can't.
Cool.
It seems that they're closed, sir.
I reach out and I open the door.
Don't worry, Dirkar. I'll make sure he's safe.
What?
This is kind of like you can't go in there. Like you literally can't. Like physically can't go in there.
Be safe, sir.
I will.
I love headcanon. Headcanon's great. Excuse me.
What's that supposed to mean, Scott?
Okay, I go in then.
Yeah, I will also go in.
So Val and Gabriel go in. Dirkar, you try to go in anyway.
I'm probably gonna, make a very discreet attempt to maybe get like part of myself through the door.
So all three of you find yourselves at the entrance to the Warlock guild. I guess it's kind of like a guild house. And you see the familiar receptionist that you've seen every time you've been there, sitting in his chair next to the little it's almost like a turnstile gateway, and he looks up from a book that he was reading, and he kind of looks at both of you, Gabriel and Val, who I assume are in the front since Dirkar kind of snuck in behind you.
Oh,
Wait, he can enter?
And
Interesting. Okay.
he looks at you both and he says, "Cards."
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I'm
So
just
am I.
playing. You guys have been here. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I mean,
And then
Well, I
I
think-
didn't do anything.
Thanks, guy. Ryan, I think your name is.
It's Kyle.
Maybe Kyle.
Kyle.
That's it. Thanks, Kyle. We'll yeah.
and
Yes.
as you shuffle through the little flippy door, he looks down at Dirkar and he says, "You, I don't know. Where's your card?"
I point to my master and I say, I'm his servant.
Nope, that ain't gonna fly.
No +1 then, huh?
Nope, you gotta wait there,
Very
or you
well.
can go back out. I don't really care.
Hey, Kyle.
Yo,
How do you get in here?
you gotta be a warlock.
No. How did he get in here? He's not a warlock.
Well, I mean, it's still like a portal. I mean, he can get here. You have to get through me, get into the clubhouse.
Right. Okay. Cool.
You know, I was wondering what your purpose was.
Yeah, I mean, I have a job, right? Like I'm not just a pretty face.
Hey, I'm
But you
curious.
are a pretty face, you know.
Don't
Yeah.
I
put it with
like
Kyle.
having you around, Kyle. You're a good guy.
You got a little something on your nose there, buddy.
With me or Val?
You
Prestidigitated away.
I think that went over your head.
It was
It
What?
was brown.
yeah,
Oh,
it was
I-
brown nosing.
I'll still prestidigitate my face.
okay?
So Kyle, I've been wondering, who employs you?
The council, of course.
The what?
You know, the council.
Wait.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
You've met members of the council before. Like they were here. You met them. You not remember that?
Was
Yeah.
Frankie one of them?
No. What?
Oh.
Wait. who's
You
in the council?
demanded to see one of them. One of the other times you were here, and he was just happened to be here, and he came and he met with you, and then he left.
Is Warlock Council?
Yeah, warlock. How have you been a warlock this time and not known about the council? Do you even vote? You even a voter? You're not even a voter, are you? Look at his face. And he looks at Gabriel. He goes, "This guy ain't even a voter."
Right? This guy. Am I right?
Roll
I'm
a
going to.
a performance check.
Oh boy. Okay.
Gabriel's been a warlock for like 2 days.
You don't need to worry about that. Let's see. Performance. That's gonna be non-natural 20.
Yeah, no, you very convincingly go, "Yeah, this guy."
Okay.
I'm going to interject and I say, I don't quite like how you're talking to my master.
Hey, pipe down. You're not
It's
even supposed to
okay.
be.
Well, if I'm not supposed to be here, I'd appreciate if you removed me.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay, sure thing. Make a dexterity save.
Okay.
What did we come here for again?
Trying to find somebody who knows the person who owns Medusa.
That's right. Okay.
That is a 14.
Yeah. So you suddenly feel very light as the floor kind of seems to vanish from below you, and there you are standing in front of the door that mere moments ago, Val and Gabriel walked through. It's now closed.
I kind of brush off my collared shirt. Kind of just look around and wait.
Wait. So, when did I demand to talk to a council member?
I think it was the time that you were here before Gabriel was here. You asked to see like who was in charge or something, and Kyle told you that it was. I think he even used the word council member to describe the person, and that they just happened to be there that day.
I remember it.
Yeah.
Wait, what did I ask for? What was I doing here?
I think you were talking about papers or something. Every time you come here, it's a struggle for me because it never really has a clear reason. It just happens.
If I remember right, he was looking for more stuff to make people into warlocks.
Ah, yes, I think it was something like that.
I remember distinctly him coming in here at one point wanting to buy magic items.
No, that was the store after this.
Oh, okay.
He came here looking for stuff, and the guy goes, "Go to a store."
Oh, was that Declan's shop?
No.
I think it
That he
was
went
near Declan's shop.
No, not the place that. But I remember someone came into Declan's shop looking for magic items.
Yeah, that
It
was me.
was Val. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was after he went to the other place.
I feel like it might have been looking for the papers that turns you not into a warlock.
That could have been. Yeah, I think it might have been. I remember you looking for like a contract or paperwork, and that might have been it.
Because I remember
'Cause
that.
Kyle is not authorized to do such thing.
Oh.
I feel like most papers that you come across will turn you into not a warlock.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because there were like requirements that needed to be met and
Yeah.
stuff, and I'm sure you
Right.
totally wrote that down and saved all that information.
Right.
The rule of 20 definitely didn't apply to that at all.
Well,
Exasperated sigh.
it was great seeing you again, Kyle.
Yeah, you too, buddy.
You're looking great, I must say.
Always,
unfortunately, I
He's
got
not
business.
browning, he's just
but
flirting with you.
I'll,
Stop it, Gabriel.
What? Oh, sorry.
Stop. Anyway. Great.
Yeah. Is Kyle cute?
Not really. No, he's kind of nerdy.
That's
Described him
alright.
as sort of like a nerdy guy. He's got a little bit of acne. He's
Is he-
young. He's probably like
McLovin?
18, 19. He probably looks like McLovin, but with glasses
Okay.
and more acne.
McLovin has glasses.
Did he have glasses?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So then, yeah, he looks like McLovin, but with more acne.
Is his last
Okay.
name McLovin?
I don't think anyone's ever asked.
Hey, Kyle. Just out of curiosity, what's your last name, bud?
You know, I actually, I don't have one. I don't have a last name. I'm just Kyle.
Just
Oh,
it's
That's
like
pretty
Beyonce
crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
or Madonna.
Right on you.
Sort of like a, you know, it's kind of like a bestowed title, really, Kyle.
Oh, did the Warlock Guild or Council give that to you?
Well, I think one of the Warlock Councils, sort of, you know, ordained that at some point. You know, that the guy that keeps the riffraff out should be named Kyle. But then like they decided, well, you can't discriminate and only hire Kyles. How many Kyle Warlocks are there? Probably not that many. And so they just said, well, hey, whoever works the job, that's the name now, Kyle. And
So-
yeah, so that's my name.
Kyle, I love you.
So they just get rid of your name and give you a new one?
I mean, I think it's kind of like we'll call it like a safety thing, because it's harder to like to kill my family or
Oh,
like
right,
hostage
right.
if you don't know who I am. I'm kind of like Beaver Man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Beat him.
you know what? Good for you, Kyle. I'm glad that you got. I mean, this seems like a pretty sweet gig. So.
Yeah, it's not bad. I got a lot of free time. Most of the people come in here out of their minds, so they
Yeah.
don't really cause much trouble. Get to read a lot of books.
Well, I got a question.
We finish college. What's your question?
Do you know about a ship called the Medusa?
What do I look like? Harbor master? I sit here and I watch warlocks come and go all day long. When would I get out, find about a ship?
So, if I were to ask you anything about the world around us, you wouldn't know?
I mean, I know a few things. I know like what's in books and like the existence of Beaver Man, but otherwise,
What kind of hours do they got you working?
all of them.
This is just. Do they pay you well?
It's
What's
part of
that?
his pact.
You just
This is our campaign to get a better job for Kyle.
you just stand behind that counter 24/7.
Well, I sit most of the time. Yeah.
How long have you been here?
Do I have a calendar? What year is it?
What year is it?
Uh,
I don't know the
Well, we'll
calendar
just-
system.
we'll just call it 2018. Keep
Alright,
it simple.
Yeah.
It's 2018.
So then about 4,870 years, give or take.
What?
I need to fuck this guy.
No. No. Stop. Kyle.
What?
Kyle.
What's the matter, you?
Do you know? You know what? This is off track. I can interview you later. Let's go, Gabriel.
Yeah, we need to find a ship. Later, Kyle. It was great talking to you, like always.
You betcha. Stay safe. Try to keep your mind in place.
You too, bud. You
Although
too.
out of character, I need to know more about Kyle. Yeah, I saunter on into the lounge area. Yeah.
Uh huh.
Um,
The same slightly dirty bar that it's always been.
Is
Sick.
Frankie in there?
Are you looking around for him?
Yeah, I'm looking around for Frankie.
You don't see him.
Jimmy probably got him.
damn.
Must have found a way to wander out.
God,
That's
I
a
wanted to
shame.
see Frankie. What does Frankie look like?
He has
mean, I
flaming
described it.
eyes.
Great detail last time you met
You
him.
did, but can you
If
give me like a quick like?
If
You
you
have
don't keep notes,
80%.
I didn't
Don't.
like.
Oh man.
I didn't write down the notes of what Frankie looked like. I knew he had flaming eyes.
don't really
Yeah,
remember.
we call him Flamey Eyes Frankie. I'd hope you
Uh,
would remember that detail.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I seem to remember him having red hair.
Yeah. Yep.
Being about, I don't know, he's in his like 30s, kind of short, and he had fiery eyes,
Okay. Cool.
literally fiery eyes.
Right. Yeah.
I think he's wearing gray robes as well. Memory serves.
And I'm pretty sure he talked exactly like Kyle.
Yeah, it turns out a lot of my voices end up being that way, and I can't help it. I don't know why.
Oh man, it's fine. I love it.
Okay.
At least you can.
I guess, yeah.
Is there anyone with like, like, one of those hats that boat owners wear?
A captain's hat?
Yeah, there you go. Or like anything.
You're from
that-
across the room. This guy, what is that?
Is there somebody
Cut.
like who's wet? Possibly,
What?
Let's
Excuse me?
like possibly looks like they might be
I,
barnacles growing on them.
Oh my god.
I, with my lifetime of trying to get information from people in a D&D setting, go up to the bartender, and I'm gonna ask him if he's heard any mention recently about the ship Medusa and its captain.
Okay. So you go up to the bar, and there is a half-orc man with one eye and one tusk, opposite sides. And he is very literally spit shining some glasses.
I am going to not order a drink and ask him for this information.
He goes,
It's stuck.
where?
Well, we just came from Brep and Tingaria.
Yeah, that doesn't mean a whole lot to me. Where is that?
Grelgris,
Which plane of existence?
the material plane.
Big one.
Yeah.
Where the
Huh.
fuck is this place at then? Yeah.
Not that I recall. What are you looking for again?
You know what? I think, thank you for your help, but I think someone else might be better suited for giving me this information.
Yeah, sure. Understandable.
You keep doing you, bud.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Val.
Yeah, I come over like you're my son, and I kind of take you by the shoulder.
Is Ariel
So-
call Daddy?
To stop.
Can we mute Jen?
Sorry.
I like how it's normally DB making these weird jokes, and today it's just
It's
Jen.
not weird. Okay, they used to bang.
It was a couple times.
Yeah.
God.
Can a couple of friends just, casually bang every now and then? Jeez.
Yeah, Jesus.
Okay, that's. I'm sorry.
So
So you're looking around the bar for other people, yeah?
to go back to my
Yeah, preferably
question.
people from the material plane.
Right.
And or, the continent that we come from.
Although, are there any people who look like they might not be from the material plane?
That's a good question. It doesn't seem to be. It's actually a pretty slow day at the Warlock Guild bar. Excuse me. There's a gnome sitting by himself, kind of in the middle of the room. He is wearing red robes. He seems kind of slimy. And I don't mean that in a he's a shady character way. I mean he's glistening with slime.
What color is it?
It's transparent. It's just
Just clear.
yeah.
Okay.
And he's rolling a glass back and forth between his hands, sort of muttering under his breath.
Fucking gross.
Is it
Oh,
getting
yeah.
the glass all slimy?
Oh yeah. It's kind of
I've been
like
waiting.
it's kind of like like a Saint Bernard, how they're always drooling.
Oh, all right.
It's like that.
No,
All
that's
over
not
the
what I
table.
get myself into.
Yeah,
Ah.
seriously. I've been waiting for my slime boys.
Let's
There-
not talk to that one.
There is a lizard man, kind of in the back corner.
No, that's just ungodly.
I can just. Lizard man.
I mean, he might be the best choice.
He
Well-
he keeps producing like a marble from a bag at his waist, putting it on the table, like kind of flicking it away from him a little bit, then quickly catching it, putting it back in the bag, and then just repeating that over and over and over again.
Does he lick his eye?
How long are you guys looking at him?
Like a couple
I'm not
seconds.
there.
Couple seconds?
Yeah.
No, you don't notice that. If he
Okay.
does or not, you won't know. And then there is a dwarf, a female dwarf. Though it's admittedly kind of difficult to tell.
Right. What with the
And
beard?
right, and she is trying to sit on a bench, but like backwards. And I don't mean like facing the opposite direction. I mean she's literally trying to like bend her legs back far enough to where while standing on her head, you can sit her ass on the bench. And it's not going very well. She keeps falling over, and it just looks real awkward.
Maybe
Okay, so our choices.
uh,
Here.
Val,
Let me know. What?
maybe instead of going to the extra dimensional bar and canvassing the weirdos who may or may not even be from the same plane of existence as us, maybe we should try the bards and Brep. They might have some useful information that doesn't require all of this.
Or even just the root word of Bard.
While I agree with what you're saying, and I hear the words coming out of your mouth,
You're not gonna listen to me because you want to talk to the slimy guy.
how did you just fucking steal the words right out of my mouth? How did you do that?
Voice is going to be super handy in this
How
conversation.
even did you like the words were about to come out and you already said them?
While Val goes to talk to the slimy gnome,
Well,
I'm gonna sit down and go into my hive mind space for a little while and write some, I don't know, some poems or something about needing to find the Medusa, and see if anybody else can get back to me on that.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna walk up to the gnome and sort of wave a little bit to see even if I catch his attention or if he's just looking at this cup.
Where are you standing when you wave at him?
He's sitting in like the center of the room, right?
Right.
Just to his left, I guess.
Like
To his
directly
side.
left or kind of in front of him?
Yeah, just like as I'm walking up, like kind of wave. So it's like in front of him, and then just I'm right to his left.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't really seem to react. It's not really clear if he saw you or if he's just not reacting.
Are his eyes normal looking?
Well, they're not on fire, so there's
Okay.
that. They're very wet. Like, you know that stage people's eyes get to right before like a tear falls?
Right.
They look like they're at that
That's
just
how
all the time.
Gidget's eyes are all the time.
Yeah, like way too watery.
Hello? Are you okay?
He kind of snaps to look at you, like his head snaps over, and as he does, just slime kind of just flies everywhere. Again, going back to the Saint Bernard, like when they shake their head and the drool just goes all over the place. It's like that.
But he's just like covered head to toe in it.
Yeah, he just seems to be oozing slime.
Okay, well, I take a little bit of it from like the table that he just slammed on,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna put it in a vial first of all.
Okay. I'm buying stock in vials, by the way.
What?
I'm buying stock in vials. There's a joke there
Okay.
being you've got a lot of vials.
Yes.
Continue.
And I'm just gonna casually say, do you know anything about boats or ships? Specifically the ship, the Medusa.
So he's staring at you. He's really looking through you when he kind of snaps. Like he doesn't seem to be focusing on you. And then as you say ship, a look of just pure dread washes over his face, and he recoils from you so hard that his chair falls over, and he kind of like scoots on his ass away from you. All the while saying, "No, not the sea! Oh God, no!" And he keeps shuffling back further and further, bumping into tables. He's knocked over a couple chairs. Excuse me. That scream took a lot out of me.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Cool.
Not okay, Scott.
Well, deep ones, I see. But wow, first of all.
Huh?
I'm gonna like I don't know if I should just leave this alone or what the best way to approach this is. I'm gonna slowly walk towards him with my hands out, like, it's okay. I'm not here to hurt you.
Oh God, I knew it! Oh, you're taking me to the sea, and he keeps scooting back.
I'm not. I swear.
Oh, does Val have horse with him?
Probably.
Yeah, like I usually do.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Good lord. Saving throw. 17.
17. Yeah. So you very deftly avoid the glass that he was holding. As he just chucks it at you, and it flies kind of wide.
Does it break when it hits?
Yeah, I mean it shatters against the wall, right about a foot over the shoulder of the bartender, and you hear from over your shoulder, "Hey, watch it."
Again. Do you know anything about the Medusa?
Sweet God, no! Get away! And he keeps scooting away, and now he's hit a wall, and I assume you just keep walking at him.
No. I stopped at this point.
Oh, just at this point that he's hit a wall?
Yeah, because now
Okay.
I can't go anywhere else.
Naturally, yeah. And he just starts like cowering down, and he's getting into sort of a fetal position. And the slime that was coming off of him before, pretty heavy, is just pouring on him. There's a puddle forming. Yeah.
Oh. God.
Some of the puddle's contents are yellow.
Ew. I love how everybody else in this guild has been like exponentially more fucked over by their patron.
Warlocks, yo.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Also, Ryan, what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Building a super altar.
Yeah,
That,
those are all the sacrifices that are going to
that's
be
terrible.
made.
I started him on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw Omega messing with stuff.
Gabriel, you're starting to get word back from the bards that you've put out word to. Also, it should be noted that here in the bar, the sort of hive mind is much quieter than it normally is. Like it's really like really dull. Like it's sort of a constant dull roar in the back of your head. Just all the time. Something you've gotten used to over the years, and you just sort of pick out things as you need them.
Yeah.
It's kind of how that works. But here it's like super quiet, and you have to kind of struggle to listen to it.
Kind of
uh,
like when all the electronics in your house go off at once, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden the hum is gone.
It's sort of like in any of the X-Men movies where the professor uses the machine, which his name I forget off the top of my head, and he can just hear all those like whispering voices.
Yeah.
It's like that. And it's really similar to that, because basically he hears all those voices in the background, and then like he picks out a few from the crowd of voices that are pertinent to what he's looking for. It's basically, that's how it works. You sort of ask a question to this noise, and then listening to it, you pick these things out. Yeah, you're starting to hear back from it now. And again, you're really focusing to hear it. You probably don't even notice this thing that Val is doing, torturing this man.
Oh yeah.
And the first thing you hear is not at the docks, and then you hear go to the bar, and then you hear the name, the Winking Dragon.
Okay.
And then you hear ask for Salazar.
Okay. So not at the docks. Go to the bar. What was it? The Winking Dragon?
Mhm.
And Salazar, right?
Hmm.
Like Salazar, Slytherin Salazar? Like similar spelling and whatnot?
Probably. It's got a Z in it.
Cool.
Yep.
Alright, Val, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, as you sort of come out of your trance, you just see Val standing over this man who is cowering in the corner, apparently wetting himself.
Val
And,
Cryptomark, get over here.
yeah, and Val just keeps shouting at him, "The Medusa! Where is the Medusa?"
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Slap him
Totally.
a couple times.
I'll take you to the sea if you don't tell me where the Medusa is.
No. No.
In a similar fashion to how Val just steered Gabriel earlier, I'm gonna go up and grab Val's shoulder and start steering him out towards the door that will take us back to Brett.
No, and I mean, obviously Val wasn't doing those things that I said he was.
Right.
Yeah. On the way out, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Kyle,
Mhm.
is a problem in the bar?"
Gabe, what's that?
A little commotion going on. If you want to go calm that down. Anyway, goodbye.
Yeah, no, I saw the commotion. Can you not pick on people?
I wasn't
I mean, yeah.
picking on him. I
Can you
asked
just-
him a question like it's normal to do, and he went berserk.
Yeah, I saw that, and then I saw you keep asking it and keep like pushing.
No.
Oh, I'm so
Oh.
sorry.
Wow, immersion ruining.
I walked up. I walked trying to make sure he was okay.
Yeah, I saw you chase him.
I calmly asked again. And then
Yeah.
after I realized that he was a lost cause,
You
and
just
too
stood
scared-
over him and watched him, and
No.
Enjoyed the show, eh?
No.
Yeah, you enjoyed the show, you bully? Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle.
I'm leaving.
Goodbye, Kyle. It was nice seeing you again.
Yeah, you have a good
Goodbye,
one, Bowser.
Kyle.
Oh, hey, actually, wait a second. Man, I almost forgot. Bowser, got a new Warlock card for you.
Yes.
Here you go. And he hands you over a small envelope.
Oh my god. Name change.
Like, what?
Yeah, you know, your old one's out of date. You got a new one now. You have a good one, buddy.
Wait. He said a warlock. What? I'm sorry. You.
Card. Warlock
Card.
card.
Okay.
You got a new
Card.
Warlock card.
Cod, like a
Oh.
fish.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
No,
Thank you for
what?
the update. I'd hate to be. You know what? Fuck
What's that?
You. Fuck you.
What?
Fuck.
Who are you saying that to?
I fucking throw it on the floor and catch it on fire.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I guess you're not a warlock anymore.
You do what now?
I am not taking this bullshit. I am a grown ass man.
You need that card to get in, dude.
What are you doing with your card?
I'm setting it on fire.
Oh, okay. Oh man, that's a pro. Here, I got you. We got copies. Here you go. Have this one. Can't be out there without your card.
Kyle,
Yo.
I'm gonna ask you one question.
Uh-huh.
Better not say words that I think you're gonna say.
What's that now?
What's the name on this card in this envelope?
Baldrin.
Okay. What's the
I mean, it's
full
up to
name?
date, man. It's up to
What-
date. What you
what-
need from me?
Full name, please.
Well, you know, actually, we don't have your middle name on file. What is your middle? You have a middle name? I mean, I shouldn't be too picky. I only got one name, but you know, you got a middle name?
Yes.
Well, can we get? What's that? Let me write that down.
Do you need it? I'd rather, you know.
I mean, you got a middle initial will be fine. We'll put that on there. That's no biggie.
Okay. S.
No, okay, yeah. And he writes that down, and then you see him pull a lever, and there's a loud ka-chunk noise, and another warlock card is spit out of this machine from behind his counter, and he puts that into an envelope and he hands it to you.
Kyle, why are you doing this to me?
But I mean, we gotta keep it up to date, man. That's
Okay.
that's your warlock identification. And where you go, anywhere, you show that everybody knows you're a warlock. That's how it works, man.
I open the envelope.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what's on the card.
You already know it's on the card.
I want to hear it from your mouth.
Well, the expiration date is set about 4 years from now.
These things expire?
Of course, they need to be renewed. Come on. It's got your blood type on it.
Okay.
Shit. I didn't know that.
What blood type is he?
AB negative.
Okay. Respectable.
It's
Respectable blood
got
type.
your hair color on it.
Okay.
It's got your eye color on it. Your height, your weight.
Uh-huh.
It
Does it have a
has.
picture?
It does. It has a picture of him.
What
Is it-
class?
Is it a really bad picture when I was like eating?
It's like a picture of you mid word. It's like your mouth is open a little bit.
Sneezing.
It's the picture that Tim
Listen.
drew.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah. The eyes crossed.
Yeah.
Is it like a Class C, Class B, Class A license?
Yeah, what class
it just
warlock is he?
has a number on it and it says 8
Huh.
for
How
class.
meta.
What does mine say?
2.
Okay. That's what I assumed. I was just
Yeah.
checking.
Oh,
Also, Gabriel, you'll notice that you've not gotten a new card, and yet yours says 2 now.
Yeah, that's unsurprising.
Yeah.
Uh,
And of course, it's got your name on it.
yeah.
So,
Does it have? Was my middle name included? Because they knew my last name.
Yeah, they don't know your middle name.
Okay.
Oddly, they know your blood type, but not your middle name. Weird how that works. Oh, and it also says what pack you.
Okay. If anybody cares, Gabriel's middle name is James.
Oh, okay.
oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
So, what's the full name on it? Scott?
Well, Valdrin, obviously,
Right. And then
S.
after that. Yeah.
clearly.
Right.
Big Bucks.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah, what's up?
What's the the legal system like around here amongst the Warlock Council?
Well, I mean, it's whatever your current name is. I assume this is about the name,
This is
because it's like the
not-
major on your card, other than expiration.
not my current name.
That's not what our records say.
Well, the records are wrong, and I can sue for slander.
Not sure that's. I don't think that's how that works. I don't really know. No lawyer. But what I do know is that the records say that's what your last.
I am a grown adult who cannot be adopted.
You are a
So-
grown adult, and your last name is Big Bucks. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't. No, it's not. Actually, it's not big.
Durkar, you feel light again as the ground falls out below your feet, and you're back exactly where you were in the clubhouse before you were ejected. And Kyle turns to you and he says, "Hey, what's his last name?"
I'm not allowed to say by orders of my master.
If you were allowed to say, just assuming you didn't have that order, what would you say?
Well, I'm afraid that doesn't negate the order.
Hey,
right.
Durkar,
Yes, sir.
don't speak to him.
Very good, sir.
Kyle,
Yeah, what's up?
I'd like to request a change for this card.
It's not really. I mean, I could maybe change the weight if you think that's a little flattering.
No,
we
no,
do
no.
that sometimes.
Nope.
But
No.
yeah,
I'd
I
like
could.
I'd like the
Feel
proper
weird
name.
about that. Yeah.
I would like the proper name put
According
back
to our
on-
records, that is the correct name.
Nope.
Hey, you other guy, Gabriel.
Not
what?
my name.
Yeah, you. Has his name changed since you've known him?
Last time I knew it was still Cryptomark.
No. Okay. Well, that's. Boy.
I mean, his
Nope.
mother got
Nope.
married, I think,
Oh.
but that shouldn't affect his name.
That
Well-
I am a grown adult and I cannot be adopted. This is a wrong name and your records are wrong. Please change it as soon as possible.
I will.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. We'll put that under review. How's that sound? I'll put here. Look at this. Look at that. Look what I'm doing here. Look what I'm doing. And he pulls out a file, and you see him kind of scribble some stuff on it. and he flips it around and shows you. It is real quick. It's like a flip kind of a thing. But you catch on there like a little like a in red ink like an asterisk, and it says review.
Okay. Is there notes? Can you like
Who
make
does
sure
like
that
the record keeping / like information gathering for these things here, these cards?
What's that?
Who's in charge of gathering and recording the information that is distributed with these cards?
That's a really good question, and I kind of wonder that myself. I have no idea.
Okay, that's fair.
I got a filing cabinet that just always knows what file I need when I pull one. I don't know how that works either. And when I look at the file, it doesn't even. And when I look at your file, Valorant, the old name Cryptomark has a cross out, and then underneath it, it says Big Bucks. It's really good handwriting. Whoever did this, but yeah, I don't know who it was.
it's wrong? Regardless of whoever it is.
Definitely not mine.
Definitely wrong. But until such time as the name on the card is changed back, I shall only be validated as a warlock with the previous card that says Cryptomark on it.
Yeah, but see, that's out of.
That doesn't matter.
I mean, it might. You don't.
Yeah. This card is invalid.
Here's what I'll tell you. Next time you want to come in here, you got to show me the right card. I don't care what you do with the card outside of here. I don't really care. I don't even think it matters. Who knows? Definitely not me. I ain't gonna leave. Look at me. Sitting in a chair. But you come back here and you want to get in the bar. I need to see the card. Them's the rule.
Val, I understand your frustrations, but I do think there's more important things that we should be doing right now.
You guys have a good one.
You know?
Yeah.
He does finger. And Dirkar,
Yes.
you feel like it. You outside.
Don't
I'll
worry.
leave.
I'll keep this between us, Val.
I'll leave. But this isn't over.
Hey man, you're telling me about it. I don't even know. I don't got no control of it.
I don't blame you,
I hope not.
but I'm
I hope we're
just
still
saying.
friends. We still buddies?
Yeah,
We good?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, all right.
But this
Definitely
is
getting an invite to my bar mitzvah.
Oh, thank you. Wait, aren't you like 4,000 years old?
Who can tell?
Are you Jewish?
Do what? Wait, what now? What's the question?
Bar mitzvah?
I don't understand. What are you saying? What are you saying?
I love it.
Are you mad?
Huh?
Hello?
Is
Hel-
that why Val's
hear me?
name needs to change? He needs to get, have his bar mitzvah. He's not a real
Warlock
man
bar
yet.
mitzvahs happen around 4,000 years.
Alright, you guys have a good day now.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, goodbye.
See you soon, buddy.
That's ominous, vaguely threatening. Okay.
Well, we don't know where Gidget and Ulfgar ran off to, do we?
They went shopping.
Yeah, probably not.
Just go back to the last place we saw him.
I mean, I assume you guys would have like made it plans to meet up,
yeah,
knowing that the party was separate.
we have a. Yeah, let's just go meet him up at the.
Meet-up place.
Yeah,
Hotel.
or the shopping district, whatever it is, wherever you guys
Yeah.
are.
The food court.
Yeah, we can go
It's
meet
usually
up.
where people say they want to meet up.
We'll meet you outside the Hot Topic.
Yeah.
In about 2 hours. Don't go wandering off.
So, Gidget and Ulfgar, what do you guys do?
I'd like to go buy some potions.
Okay. Gauge it.
All out.
I would just stick with him.
Okay.
I'm hunting for hats, I'll admit.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, you very easily find a potion shop. There's lots of they're kind of like Starbucks. They're like across the street from each other and like next to each other and in between Dunkin' Donuts is crazy.
Ooh, we'd stop for donuts too.
Oh, I bet, imagine.
Ooh,
Who
Okay.
wouldn't?
we'll get extra for everyone else.
That's I don't mean that in a dismissive way. That was yeah. So you enter into potion shop. It's in a tower. I mean, most of the shops are. They're in a. This one is kind of special because it's like an extra wide tower, and it's multi-storied, and each story is a different store. And it's around the middle that you find this potion shop. And there's a young wizard. He's kind of standing behind a like a really short counter, and there's just aisles and aisles of potions, all different colors and shades, and, in different shaped bottles, and yeah, it looks like a really fancy liquor store, except for nothing has a label on it.
Excuse me, young man, can you help us?
Yeah, probably. What you guys need?
We're looking
What
for
you
some
what you in here for? What you got? What you need?
health potions.
Oh yeah, we got all kinds of health potions. Come on over here, let me show you. And he kind of he like beckons you over to a shelf covered in red vials of varying sizes and intensities of red, ranging from like a rose water color to like so red it's almost. And he points at kind of a medium red color row of vials, and he goes right there we got our normal potions over there, and over here we got, oh man, these are good ones. I've already lost his voice. Damn it.
Think
He's
slightly
going-
Jersey.
Yeah, well now it is. He's turning into Kyle's. What's happening? You see how it goes? It always goes to Kyle.
Kyle's the man.
Kyle is just every NPC you encounter apparently. Yeah, over here we got other potions, really good ones. These are health potions, and I mean you that's what you're looking for. These are even better than those ones. Those ones are pretty good. These are better. Down here we got you almost dead. Yeah, those are pretty good. Those are pretty great. I'm sorry, man. If I'm not selling these good, it's like my first day. So you know.
No, you're fine. So how much for the if you're almost dead potions?
Read me.
Boy, just and he reaches into his pocket. He pulls out like a laminated sheet, and it's covered with just very fine. And he sort of traces his finger over it, and he goes, I wouldn't know that. 368 row B. Those are 350 gold apiece.
And how much for the ones that like next shelf up? Or in one shade lighter in color.
One shade later. Let's. Those are 275. Those are pretty good too. Yeah. No, I drank one of those before I started work today. We're real healthy right now.
Do you use health potions?
Did you take any other potions?
Ha!
Today?
You a god?
I
You
think
gotta tell me if you're a god.
do I look like a guard?
Yeah, you kind of do. You got armor. You got a weapon.
I kind of flip my cape over the emblem that says "Savior of Brep."
Oh Jesus! You're like a great god. No, I don't take any
Wait.
potions ever.
Wait, Ulfgar wears a cape?
Just a small one.
Hold on a minute. This is important information that we have
cloak,
never received before.
It's a cloak.
Yeah,
A
we all
traveling
have
cloak.
cloaks, probably.
Yeah, but
Not a proper cape.
not a cape.
This whole time, Ulfgar has had a Dracula cape on, and you've just not noticed.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How much would be a
Okay.
Dracula cape?
He became a vampire in hell.
Hey, you don't know.
That'd be great.
I got magic now.
That's
true.
true.
That's that have
Do I look like a guard? I'm with him. We're not guards.
You're currently not with him. This is going on while you guys are.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just,
well.
you're just with them.
Well,
Yeah,
you're
while you're
scaring the crap
torturing
out
that
of that
guy. Yeah, and interrogating Kyle about your card.
Okay. Well. Interrogation, really, but
How about I just tell you, I'm looking for like
Mr. Big
5
Buck?
greater healing potions and maybe a superior or 2.
Okay, 5 greater, and he starts to grab them off the shelf, and he's like, "You're gonna buy these, right?"
I jingle my coin purse. Of course I am.
Okay. Yeah. So he grabs these all off the shelf, and he brings them up to the counter, and he goes, "All right, 5. What did you say? 5 greater?
5 greater, 2 superior.
5 greater. All right." And he starts like tapping his fingers on an abacus that's moving around.
Got any anything that might make you flame resistant or undo petrification?
Yeah, I got those. 1 second here. There's that Kyle again, creeping into my voice, and I can't get him out. He's there. Alternate me, I guess.
Scott's true personality.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Scott is Kyle.
Dun dun dun.
Say it like it's not true. Technically, you
Right.
are God.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you're not. When you put it that way, too much logic. Damn it. Okay, so, he goes. Yeah. All right. So I'm rung up for those. You're looking at about 1,250 gold.
Child's play.
What? Oh. It was, and then that with the fire resistant potion. Oh,
No, we gotta. Whew, boy, we gotta go. We gotta look at those. You're gonna lose your mind. Amazing.
Amazing deals.
Yeah. So he he writes that number down on like a slip of parchment, and he sets it on the counter next to the potion. And he goes, all right, come on, let's go. Fire resist. You want to see these things? Come on, let's do this. And he kind of jogs over to an aisle with it's similar to the health potions, but it's orange. Ranging from like weak Kool-Aid to like holy crap, don't drink that Kool-Aid orange. And the number of gradients between those two not nearly as high as it was with the health potion. and he holds one up. Well, he plucks one off the shelf, kind of a middle shade. It's real orange. Think like clear orange juice.
Wow.
And he's like, it's in kind of like a round flask. And he goes, check this crap out. This is gonna blow your mind. You ready? You guys ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And he shakes the flask really hard, just like one quick up and down motion, kind of like whips his hand. And as he does so, the flask swirls like a snow globe with like a really faint it's a flame. It looks like a flame in this vial of orange liquid. And almost as quickly as it appears, it vanishes. He goes, Tell me that's not awesome. We are the only potion shop that's got that. And he says, but wait a second. I ain't done yet. Sets that one on the shelf. And he grabs from the shelf next to it a blue vial. Similar thing, looks kind of like Powerade. And he does the same thing. He shakes it really hard. And as he does so, it looks like snow falling in the vial, and then it goes away really quick. He goes, we are the only potion shop in all of Rep that identifies its potion via cool effect.
Does that do anything to affect the strength of the potion, or
Not a damn.
just
No,
for labeling?
but it's freaking cool, isn't it?
That it is.
Still haven't figured one out for the healing potion. I don't know. You drink the red one, you'll be fine. Unless
what
it's
about
the kind of
heart
unless
or
it's the
something.
kind unless it's the kind of purpley one, don't. Yeah, if you're looking for health, don't drink the purpley.
What's the purple one?
It's not health. I'll tell you that much. How you feel about tails?
What kind of tails?
I like Sonic better. But...
Cat tails.
It's kind of random.
Dragon tails.
Veggie Tales?
I drank one of those last week. Got a zebra tail for a whole day. Ridiculous.
But you
Did it do anything else?
Makes it really uncomfortable to sit down.
I think we'll pass on the tails unless you want one, Gidget. Bee stinger in there or no?
Maybe. Yeah, you got me, dude. I had the zebra tail, and I was like, you know what? I like potions. I don't like potions that much. I don't need no more tail.
We need to spend money on more important things. Maybe next time.
They're only 50 gold. That influences you.
I'll buy one.
Put one on the tab. We'll give it to Val.
You got it, buddy.
I knew that was where you were going. Let's get this person that does a thing and give it to Val.
What was your other thing? Petrification, yeah?
Petrification.
Yeah.
How much was the fire resist potion?
How good of a fire resist you want?
Like, are we talking minutes or hours? Like, what's the range?
Yes.
What's
Week one's about 5 minutes, maybe 10 if you're tiny. And he kind of nods at Gidget. He goes, really strong ones, that'll last you a whole day.
So what's the price range there? Like, how much for the 5-minute one?
5 minutes, that run you about 75 gold. You got these kind of middle colored ones like I showed you when I shook it.
Yep.
That's about 2 hours, give or take a few minutes. I mean, who's counting when you're on fire, right?
Yep. Well,
those are about 125, and then you got the all day guys there. Those are 275.
why don't we get 5 of the 2 hour.
5 of the 2 hour. So what I say, 150?
125.
125. You're sharp. You're sharp.
Like my axe.
Oh, look at this guy over here. Yeah, add it to your bill.
We're going on a little expedition, so yeah. Petrification would be good. Maybe some water breathing. Got to take a boat.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes a lot. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Over here.
I could
What's
just
that?
make us walk on the water.
Almost end up upside down in the water last time because boots kept you on top. Kept the boots on top of the water.
It kept all of me on top, I thought.
I do remember a
might be-
scenario where something like that happened, but I can't remember if it was Gidget or not.
And Ulfgar couldn't have heard because he was still in hell. No.
And I
Right.
get shit for forgetting things. It's just me, though. Whatever. The only one who forgets things.
Oh man. They have the rule of 30.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
Scott.
I don't know why any of you should feel bad. I have the rule of 0. So
Mhm.
if you guys don't take notes, I don't remember it.
Can you repeat that? Sorry, I can only intake 30% of what you say.
Oh boy.
It's every other,
Yes,
Oh
God!
boy.
Get
every
out!
other
Wow.
half of every word he says.
Damn. Really dug myself into a pit on that one, didn't I?
Yeah. Hey, if you're making fun of Liam, it's fine. But once you start coming after us, then we got a problem.
Yeah.
The line has been crossed, clearly.
Yeah.
And I apologize.
Apology
Mhm.
accepted.
Mm.
Even to Liam, though I still hold that the 20% rule is a real thing.
It's
Oh.
I kid. I'm just kidding.
yeah, I know.
But it doesn't hurt any less.
Wow, there was a lot of malice in that, I know. Goodness. Okay. Damn. Yeah,
Sorry,
so
what'd you say?
Ouch.
I can hear it.
Petrification. He walks over to some vials. It looks like they're filled with like a gray milk. I'm not really sure how you'd make milk gray, but that's what it looks like.
Carbonated milk.
Gross. And he shakes it, and as he does, it looks like marble. And he goes, "Hey, yeah, anti turning into not people potion.
Anti-stone.
Yeah, please don't read too far into my sales pitch.
I know. First day and all.
Yeah, it's just stone. Trying to sell, you know.
How much are those?
Well, it looks like we only got these in one strength.
Oh.
About just yeah, it looks like it just doesn't turn you into. It's kind of how it works.
Yep.
75 gold apiece.
Go 5 of those also.
Okay.
You spend a lot of money.
I'm gonna make a real big check on this sale. I'm so freaking excited.
Oh, that's good.
Are you paid on commission?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah.
Well, let's go look at those water breathing potions.
You got it.
He's gonna get a damn raise.
I'm gonna start calling you Mr. Big Bucks over here. Look at this guy.
Mhm. Better him than me.
Swinging that gold around. Yeah, so he takes you over to some potions that are completely transparent, and he shakes one, and you see some like a swirl of mist in there. And he goes, yeah, air, air not easy to do. Oh man, I just thought of it. Stupid. Why didn't we think of that before? Could have just put bubbles in there, huh? Bubbles.
Bring it
All
up
right.
to your boss.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. I might even get a raise for that.
A little less infusion, maybe.
Yeah, because this could just be a fog potion, How's a casual observer? Your little kid finds this on the ground. They don't know what it is. They shake it. What's that? Fog? Fog.
Are you sure it's not fog?
Shit. He looks at the like laminated sheet again, and he puts the potion back up on the shelf, and he goes, yeah, why don't you guys come over here? And there's another shelf of clear potions, and he grabs one and he shakes it, and bubbles form. Damn it. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Bubbles. Totally help you breathe. Good. Underwater. Bubbles.
Those run about the same as the fire resist potions, or
Yeah. Same price. Same timing too. Your shop one.
you guys run a very efficient store.
We do what we can. It's really clean.
Let's go 5 of the all day.
5 of the all. Those were what?
275.
That's what I thought. Testing you, making sure you knew. And you did. So, good on you. Good Lord, this commission check. Okay. What else you need? You got any other needs? Anybody you know ever want to turn purple?
Yes.
What about turn green?
Maybe Val. Val likes purple.
What happens if you mix potions?
Don't do that.
So the tail and the purple potion probably shouldn't be
Yeah,
within
don't do
the
that.
same meal.
No. Gosh, no. Why? No, don't do that. It's too much. It's a good way to turn into something you didn't want to be. You know what I'm saying? Phew. Yeah, you don't wanna play that game with fate. I'll tell you. I got a friend did that once. Yeah, he's a hippo.
Oh,
I mean, it's okay. Hippos, everybody moves out of the way. Hippo walks by, nobody's gonna stand in front of that.
there's no way to reverse it?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I mean, it is his first day.
Yeah, it is. It is my first day, and I don't think, I don't think hippos are smart enough to go to the doctor. I'm pretty sure just everybody thinks it's a hippo.
No.
His name's Jeff. Real nice guy. Real nice guy.
No, I think we're good. I know I asked about the potions earlier, but you might know where we could find some mithril.
Man. Boy, that stuff. That is expensive. I know you're throwing a lot of coin around. You got that kind of coin?
I'm just interested in doing a little research.
Research.
Like, you wouldn't know a shop that seems to have a steady supply of mithril coming in, or
Well, I mean, there's a couple of the sort of the high price armor stores. I mean, they've always got at least something mithril in them. I don't know, if they're just buying it, or if they're, finding it, or if maybe it's a pawn shop kind of thing. I beat the hell out of me. I can't afford to go in there. Look at these robes.
well, after this sale, I mean,
Yeah, maybe.
not mithril level, but maybe some new robes.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, these things are getting old. Look at that. Got a hem split. No.
No. Well,
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 he's just went full Kyle at some point, didn't he?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's been Kyle for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soft. I
not
think
that
I'm
bad.
trying to go for like a deeper voice, Kyle. So hopefully that's coming across. So at least it's a little different, but can't tell.
What's the general rule on busking in Brep?
It's allowed, but it better be high quality.
Well, lucky for them, they got Gabriel Grayscale in town. Once we show up in the sort of food/shopping area,
Hot topic.
I'm gonna just play for a little bit while I wait for Gidget and Ulfgar to come meet up with us.
Okay.
And I am buying my own potion too. The getting my own tails potion.
Oh,
Let me go ahead. Are you getting an additional one, or are you deducting that from the total that you have so far?
I'm buying my own. He's getting one for Val.
Okay. Good, because
I-
I mean that's a lot of math.
I've got it all written down.
So do I.
I think we're at 4,050.
You know what? That's higher than my numbers. Yes, that is what you're at. You should have asked me first.
How much is that purple potion?
75.
It
Now
is
remember, don't mix those.
tempting,
Not
but
playing.
I think I'll have to pass.
Not playing. Yeah, don't. Yeah, man.
And then my little friend here is looking for a reputable hat store.
Oh, a hat store. Oh man, my sister just got a job at a hat store.
Oh.
Top floor of this tower. Crazy.
What's the store's name? Is it Lids?
It's Caps.
I guess we'll head there next. It's not your sister's first day, is it?
No, well, I mean, she's been there a couple. Probably a lot better at it than me. I mean, how hard can selling hats be, right? You see these potions? They're all the damn same colors. It's ridiculous. Gotta look at cheat sheets and stuff. Prices.
Done a really good job.
Thank you. That means a lot. It really does. In fact, hey, if it's not too much trouble, can I have you guys fill out this survey?
Okay.
I mean, you could just lie on it if you want. It doesn't really matter. But at the end of it, could you put the name Danny? I mean a lot to me.
Of course.
Your supervisor in, Danny?
Maybe. What do you need him for?
Nothing wrong or anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, he's here. You want me to go get him?
We'll wait until after we buy the stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Do we get the Heroes of Brep discount?
Oh man, you're the hero. Yeah, that's right. You flashed that at me, didn't you? You super god, you.
I have
Who is
one
this
too.
guy? Oh wow,
And
both
I've
of
been
you at the
petrified twice.
same time. Okay. Man, you're not gonna like cut me if I don't give you a discount, are you?
No.
Okay. How's how about 3,900? How does that sound?
Sounds lovely.
All right. My boss. Okay. Yeah. So are you gonna pay Danny?
Yeah, we'll pay Danny the 3,950. The 50's your tip.
Oh wow.
Get yourself a nice hat, maybe.
Oh, I like you.
50
You're
on
funny.
a tab that's $3,000.
I mean, it's in gold.
Almost
That's a
4,000.
lot.
Still.
Yeah. And do you guys fill out the surveys?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
And I
Oh,
do a little
man.
bead doodle and bless, Kamadu bless you at the end.
Ah, Kamadu, bless you too. I don't know who that is, but you know what? She's awesome. Thank you guys so much. This means a ton. And he puts them into like a little box. And he goes, you wanted to see the manager, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay, you got the wrong handcuff phone, but all right. And he kind of ducks into a back room, and a few minutes, well, not even minutes, a couple moments later, a much taller, much older wizard comes out from the back, followed by Danny, and he goes, yes, you wanted to see me.
Yeah, I just want to compliment you on your sales staff. Danny here has been super helpful.
No. Oh, really? Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's his first day, and he's walking up to the desk and he says this, and he looks down at the tab and he goes, "Sweet Jesus!"
You might, I don't know what you're paying him, but you should consider giving him a raise. I mean, off base salary, not off of his, well, maybe even off of the commission.
I'll tell you what, sir, we are definitely going out for dinner after.
Aw.
He finally got that date he wanted.
Aw.
You guys have a wonderful afternoon. We are off to buy hats.
You as well, sir. And thank you for your service. And to you as well, ma'am.
And we're gonna go buy hats.
Okay, yeah. You go to the top floor. There's a room filled with just every possible combination of colors on wizard hats. And sort of in the middle of the room is like a layer cake of tables. So big and then slightly smaller, ascending. And ringing that are a bunch of kind of like weirder hats. Think like Kentucky Derby hats. So there's like huge ones, and then there's like little lace ones with feathers, and like just holy hats, lots of hats. And a young woman, maybe in her 20s, kind of rushes over from behind the counter and goes, "Welcome to Caps. How can I help you?"
Hi.
Hi, are you Danny's sister?
Yeah.
Oh, we just bought some stuff from him downstairs, and he recommended your store.
Oh, that was so nice of him.
Well, my friend here is looking for a hat.
Well, and what kind of hat do you need, ma'am?
Well, it's a gift for someone else, and I kind of like point to Ulfgar, like behind his back. Do you have any that say like things on them, like number 1 dad?
Yeah, I think we have something like that. Yeah, definitely. and she kind of takes you over to like a shelf against a wall that's got a bunch of different styles, and they all have like a blank space on the front of them. And she says, well, we kind of like we put it on there as it's to order. You get the style, you get what you want. It's caps.
Okay, well, Ulfgar, what kind of hat do you want? And you're wearing it. No butts.
Please say cowboy.
I can hear the wheels turning in Omega's head on how to make a butt joke out of that.
Oh yeah. The joke was definitely trying to form.
Or do you want me to pick one out for you? I can do that.
Cowboy hat. Cowboy hat. Cowboy
I'm kind of torn between a cowboy hat and mentally. The mental picture is just glorious either way.
Yeah, I'm gonna start gravitating towards what look like cowboy hats.
Yeah, we'll go with the cowboy hat.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I'm partial to beanies.
She's oh, that's a really good choice. Do you have any preference? Felt or natural fiber or like maybe cotton?
Maybe something that you get blood out of easily.
Grass it is. Here we go. I guess technically it's like straw. This is a really traditional style of hat that farmers and ranch hands, they wear these all the time. It's fantastic. It's kind of a summertime hat. Colder weather they kind of go towards more like a cotton. And then if for dressy occasions when you got to show off, you go for the felt ones with the fancy silver
feather.
Decal thing. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Do they have like a purple felt or like like pink or purple felt cowboy hat with like a large feather coming out of it?
Are you talking like the hat from Austin Powers
Pimp hat.
with the little dangles?
Let me look up that specific hat. Because I do not remember it off the top of my head.
It would probably be Austin Powers pimp hat.
Oh, definitely a pimp hat.
I mean, I knew that was what you were going for.
Right. Sure.
I would like to point out to Gidget, I'm not a dad.
You're kind of like, not like technically, but you're kind of like our dad. I kind of look up to you like one. Is that weird?
I'm pretty sure everybody else looks down.
Well, I look up.
Yeah, we'll get the band with number one dad on it.
Oh.
Oh, that's really sweet. How many kids do you have together, you two?
Well, let's see, including this one, pointing at Gidget, apparently 3.5.
Oh boy, that's quite a handful. And she grabs down the hat that Ryan so carefully selected for you, and she passes it off to like a really short, which is a given gnome man who kind of rushes it into the back and like seconds later, it comes back with number one dad on the band.
And then you wouldn't happen to have a captain's hat, a tri-corner hat, full of sequins, and just the biggest, gaudiest feather.
Well, I mean, when you describe such a fantastic hat, it's really gaudy. Yes, no, we do have those.
Yeah, sequins maybe purple.
Yeah, we got one of those.
Yeah, we'll take one of those. Then do you have like a Kangol cap? Or can I have it like rainbow sequins?
What's a Kangol? Is that kind of like when your ankles are really big?
Kinda. Like a newsy hat.
Newsy. Oh yeah, okay.
But I
I
want
think I do. Right.
rainbow sequence on it.
Wow, that's a lot of sequins. Yeah, we got those for sure.
Yeah, we'll take tri-corner and the newsy hat.
Okay. You need them to say anything special?
On can you embroider the inside?
Oh yeah.
right,
I mean, that's kind of a weird request, but sure. Yeah, we could do that.
On the tri-corner, can you put Val?
Okay.
And
How's that spelled?
VAL.
Big bucks. Okay.
I'll burn the hat. I swear to God.
No, I was purposely not putting big bucks on it, so he'd actually wear the hat.
It's good.
No, it just says Val.
And then on the Kangol cap or the newsy hat, put Gabriel.
Okay.
Like right on the back, maybe. Ooh, and do you have a black bowler cap?
Wait. What kind of hat did you just get for Gabriel?
You got one of those like news hats, the like cabbie hats.
Oh yeah. What's that called?
Well, it's called the Kangol. Like
Oh,
Kangol is the brand.
that's what those are?
Yeah.
Like the cabbie hat? Oh, okay. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh,
But
Rainbow
someone said cabbie
sequins?
hat.
They are technically just caps, but Kangol is like the big producer.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
um,
Today I learned. So we're going for bowler hat or Kangol?
like along these lines?
I think the I
Enough
think
for
the
money to
Kangol-
sit in.
The Kangol's for Gabriel, and it's rainbow sequined, and then also a bowler hat. I think you
Yeah,
said.
and a bowler hat, and I want BB put on the band of that.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally awesome. Yeah, we can do that.
Can you gift wrap them?
Can we gift wrap them? Of course we can. The hippos poop in water.
I don't know. I've never met a hippo.
You should meet my friend Jeff.
It'd be great if this was a different friend.
They know two hippos separately.
Yeah.
Both named Jeff. Yeah, totally, absolutely. What kind of gift wrap you want? You want the fancy stuff or like the kind of more plain Janey kind of stuff? Even with her high pitched voice, I was going to Kyle. It's ridiculous.
Well, assuming that they're just going to just tear into them, let's go with like a mid-tier gift wrap.
Yeah, I mean the plain Jane one is kind of like just brown paper. The mid tier would just be colored paper. Is that good?
Let's go with colored paper. Yeah.
Do you want them all the same color?
Surprise me.
Oh, buddy, you got it. Yeah. So she disappears into the bag with the hat from the number one dad, as well as the sequin cap. we'll call it. It says the correct style, as I've just learned moments ago. And returns with all of the ordered hats, including the ones that she didn't just take with her, in boxes, each a different color of the rainbow.
Excellent. And how much?
Let's see. About 300 gold.
Done. Number 20.
Oh, well, thank you, sir. That's very generous.
Well, it was a
You guys
pleasure
have-
doing business with you and your family.
Yeah, it's thank you. You guys were a pleasure to work with. It's nice having customers that have a good idea of what they want. And thank you for your service.
I'm gonna put on my hat.
And I wave and leave too.
Yeah, she waves back. And you guys all meet up at the food court. Yay!
I'm smiling
Yay.
real big, seeing Ulfgar in his hat, and
Before the information is exchanged and you guys head off to the Winking Dragon, which I'm sure you're gonna do, another quick bathroom break.
that would
Okay.
be nice.
I'm surprised that there was not a potion which made you green, with the downside of extending one of your arms by 5.
Ryan, I think
Sorry,
you're remembering
10
that
feet?
wrong.
Oh no, sorry. It makes one of your arms 10 feet longer, with the downside of turning you green.
Yes. The doors don't scream here though, so that's the upside.
That's true. Oh boy.
Knows I am officially low on funds.
Oh my god.
Even
It's
after the
first
platinum?
time in how long?
I'm not counting platinum as such. Still have
So much.
54.5 platinum times however much platinum is to gold.
Oh, and then like 80 times that because, yeah, you guys had like 60,000 at one point.
yeah, that's mostly in gems. Safely tucked.
In the fat folds.
Oh wow. Going after Ulf.
I mean,
know
I'm
if
just
it-
trying to think of how you would secure gems around your neck.
Well, chained necklace. Ouch.
Ah, okay. That makes more sense. You're like, wow, you'd have to walk really stiffly to have all those stuck in the fat folds of your neck, but
I just don't take off my armor and it's just hooked in.
you're waddling more than the penguin character.
Not if they're big enough folds.
That's probably true.
So not including the gold, I'm down to 1,565 gold on me.
2,000?
1,000.
1,000. Okay. That's a lot of gold.
It was 9,000 at
That's a lot of gold. Now, is that an airplane or a UFO?
Probably
Both.
good. Oh shit.
I think it's still too early, but you might be able to see Mars.
No, it's like moving up and down really weird.
Helicopter.
Maybe, but it's like jerky. I don't know. It's strange. Could be somebody dicking around with like a drone or something too. Because it's flying kind of like a drone does.
Oh wow.
That
Right.
kind of like I can't I can't regulate how high it goes very well because I'm new at this.
I'm flying
But it's
it,
also moving across the horizon, so I don't know.
and I'm flying it in the pitch dark, and
It's flashing. What the fuck? Maybe it's like a Cessna and they're really having trouble with the elevators or something. Yeah, there is. There's definitely an airport near me. But it's just really weird because it's like right along the horizon, so I have like a point of reference. So, you know, when you look at something like way up in the sky, you move your head, it moves. But I have a point of reference to focus on, and it's moving up and down like really jerky.
Oh,
It just went behind some trees, so I don't know. I can't see it anymore.
Back?
welcome back. The
Welcome
airport have
back.
a flight school.
Not that I'm aware of. It's a pretty small airport.
Are
That's
you gonna
usually where they happen.
Are you gonna get abducted by aliens?
I don't know. It keeps going behind trees, so I can't see it now. It's
That's-
definitely flying strange. I've never seen an airplane do that before. Then again, how often do you watch airplanes at night? It's got a lot of lights on it. If it's
Well,
an airplane.
honestly,
2.0.
Where'd you go?
I sometimes I look in the night sky and I see airplanes, and they're like shooting stars.
Could you really use a wish?
Right now, yeah, that'd be really
shit.
helpful.
Well, if it's an airplane, it just crashed into a bunch of trees and they're dead. So I
Hopefully
can't see it.
Wow.
Well, if
Yeah, I don't know
was
where it is.
UFO, you better get over there.
Yeah,
Uh,
get the
no,
cool
I'm
shit.
good.
Loot
if
the
it was a
bodies.
UFO, I don't want to be anywhere near it because that's how you get disappeared by the government.
Yeah, they don't know.
They somehow they always know. It's part of the conspiracy.
That's movies, huh? That's,
I know we're talking about
or
it right now.
plot writing.
We're
Yeah.
all gonna disappear.
Now I kind of wish
Uh,
I would have caught that on video because it was really cool, and I didn't think to grab my phone, which is feet away from.
Discord is protected end to end. There's no way that the government could get hold of this voice call.
Yeah, I don't see it anymore. It's gone now. But it was really weird. Like I say, if it would have been way up in the sky, I would have just chalked it up to perspective. But it was right along the horizon, and it was moving up and down really fast. So I don't know. But it was moving across the horizon at a very steady speed, like airplanes do. So maybe it's like thermal waves. You know, like when the heat rises. That sort of a deal is what I'm seeing. Or it could be my glass in my window being weird. Who knows?
Pilot practicing elevation changes at night.
Yeah, I mean, if he were doing that, he'd be doing it way lower than I would think would be safe. But it's hard to say. In any case, it was cool. Yeah. To my eye, from where I'm sitting, it was definitely a UFO, but it was almost certainly not alien. Because aliens wouldn't visit Earth. That would be sick.
Roswell.
Aliens would go to Jupiter to get more stupider.
Did you come up with that on the fly, or is that like a lyric from
No,
something?
that's a thing that people would say on the playground.
Yeah, it's
You ever
like
sang
a
that?
child thing.
Yeah,
Don't
what's
remember
the-
that at all.
There's one that's like,
I think it's like boys go to
boy-
Jupiter to get more stupider,
more
and
stupider,
girls
girls go to
Mars
college to. Oh,
Get more knowledge.
yeah.
No.
For whatever reason, there's like a huge like discrepancy between college and
Jupiter.
and Jupiter. That's
Yeah.
like it's the two destinations.
Oh.
You know, I hate it when I go to college, but instead I end up on Jupiter.
When I was a kid, at least around where I grew up,
A couple years ago.
everyone always said go to Mars to buy candy bars.
What?
Okay.
I mean-
you know, I feel like I've heard that then.
I always felt that made a little bit more sense because, like,
Mars
Mars is
bars.
another planet in the solar system, and Mars bars.
Yeah, I mean, it is a pretty big candy conglomerate.
and
That sounds like successful
I'm-
marketing.
I'm also confused because, like, I grew up all over the United States, and every state that I lived in, like, kids sang it that way.
I have never heard any of these ever in my life.
Scott
think I have
actually was
heard it.
never a kid. He was born 26-year-old man.
It seems that way.
Scott is basically just Kyle. He's just perpetually in the gravel pit DMing for us.
4,000
And that
years
is his
old.
existence.
You've caught on, and now I must kill you.
You know how some people, like some celebrities, people would be like, "Yeah, he's definitely immortal." I feel like that's Scott.
Is
Yeah.
everybody here, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Still bearing in mind that it's
Okay.
12:30 and I have to work tomorrow. Let's do a little mini jump cut. You guys find yourselves in the Winking Dragon. Kind of an upscale saloon, really. It's not so much a bar as it is a saloon. There's a distinction. And you're not quite sure how that distinction like happens, but you go into this place and you're like, this isn't a bar. This is a saloon for sure. And yeah, so it's moderately busy. There's a lot of people. You know, it's getting kind of later in the day. There's a lot of people here eating food and drinking, and a lot of happy conversation and chitter chatter. There's a few kind of unsavory people sitting in booths along the outside, towards the walls of the establishment, and towards the center. Like I say, it's more happy people. There's a dance floor, and there's a really lively band playing, and people are having a good time. There's a few kind of shaded tables in the back where the light's a little dimmer, and at one of them is a very well dressed half orc, surrounded by like equally well dressed elves, and they seem to be conversing, in a sort of agitated manner. In a booth kind of to the left of them a little ways, there is a gnome. The gnome is wearing a sort of leather duster jacket, and he's got kind of a leather, boy, what's that called? Like Indiana Jones hat? He's got like an Indiana Jones hat. We're gonna call it that. I don't know what style of hat that is, but it's like a leather Indiana Jones hat.
Bruh.
Is it really the hat that Indiana Jones wore?
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Wow. That does not make sense. He was not a milady type at all. Anyway,
Yeah, he was actually a neckbeard.
And the lady types came from people trying to be Indiana Jones.
Yep.
Really?
They still need.
Kind of
fedoras.
tall,
but
it
the
was definitely
fedoras that they wear look nothing like the Indiana Jones fedora.
Those are
They're
trilogies.
still fedoras.
Because he had like a leather adventure hat. Like it was much wider brimmed.
You're definitely misremembering it. This is the Mandela effect for you.
Maybe. I feel like I just watched this the other day and he had like a wider brimmed leather hat that didn't look anything like a fedora to me.
Oh, you know what the issue is?
Are we talking about different hats?
No, everyone is completely misremembering. He actually wears a Dodgers baseball cap the entire time.
That
And
was
that's
short stuff.
why-
That was
and
short
that's
stuff.
That's why the second movie is called Indiana Jones and the Dodgers go to the playoffs.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes much more sense now that I realize the connection.
For sure.
Yeah.
Good eye, Ryan.
Thanks. Anyways,
Yeah, anyway, it's a leather, I guess, fedora.
Gross.
But not like the gross kind, because
Yeah.
gross.
It's a bit different than like their traditional trilby style. But fedora nonetheless. Go ahead.
Huh. Yeah. And let's see. as he's kind of sitting there sipping on a drink, another gnome kind of sits down across from him, and they begin kind of chatting. In the center of all this is a bar, and at the bar is a very tall tiefling man, and he is wearing like a black tuxedo, and he's wearing black leather gloves as well.
Oh, that's got to be Salazar.
He's tending bar, so yeah.
I'm gonna approach the tiefling and say that I'm looking for Salazar.
He looks down at you and he goes, "Oh yeah, and who's asking for him?"
I'm gonna walk up and I go, Beldrin Big Bucks.
Hey.
He kind of squints it at you both, and he goes, "Never heard of him."
You don't know who the Big Bucks are?
Nah, I know who the big bucks are. Never heard of this Salazar guy.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that was almost a natural one. Okay, so 19.
Yeah, no, he's not being. It's not super obvious that he's not being truthful. In fact, Ulfgar, go ahead and make an insight check. Yeah, exactly as I expected. Ulfgar's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, no, he doesn't."
I'm going to, as discreetly as I can, pass over one of my platinum pieces to this tiefling. We're interested in information regarding the Medusa.
He kind of waves his hand about an inch off the bar over the platinum, and it disappears off the table. And he leans in on real close to you, and he goes, "And why is that?"
We're seeking passage to the Blacklands.
He stands up straight and kind of looks over his nose at you, and he goes, "Well, that's dumb."
Agreed, but I'm not the one making the decisions.
No one said we were smart.
As you say that, there's a commotion to your left. Seems the gnome wearing the leather duster has just brutally stabbed and murdered the other gnome, and everyone's kind of freaking out and running away.
Rip Salazar.
How is the tiefling reacting?
He kind of sighs, and he's sort of shouting to the crowd of people that are kind of they're running away freaked out, but they're really just kind of getting up and like starting to move towards the door. And there's a few kind of like there's a lot of hushed whispering, and the sound has really died down. The vibes effectively have been killed. The band's still playing, but and he kind of looks to the crowd as they're sort of turning away from him, and he goes, "It's all right, everybody. It's all right. Everything's fine. Go back to your night." And he looks down at you, and he kind of does like the head, like the head point where you like, move your head and like nod it at the direction that you're pointing.
Yeah.
to the top of it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like
I
over his shoulder. Yeah. He does that to his left, and he goes, the one that ain't dead. Go ask him about it. And he goes back to serving drinks to the 3 or 4 patrons that were at the bar that didn't bother to get up.
Okay. I'll prestidigitate away the blood before I walk over to the guy.
Can I go up? I'm gonna go up to the dead body. I can't just watch a murder and just let it go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Revivify on the gnome.
Okay. The other gnome, like as you're doing this, kind of puts a hand on your arm, to like stop you, basically, but like gently. And he goes, trust me, you don't want to do that.
But why?
Let me just say, do over there, attack first.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So different Harrison Ford. Okay, so right now we've got Blade Runner with the trench coat. We've got the hat from Indiana Jones,
It's a duster.
and he's just Han Solo.
Well,
A giant walking carpet.
What? Oh,
No, it's actually Ryan Gosling in a fursuit.
Jesus. That'd be great, though, wouldn't it?
He's also
Just like-
wearing
Just like
shades.
Ryan Gosling in the Chewbacca suit, but without the mask.
Right, no, without the mask. The mask part is cut out. And he's wearing like sunglasses
Oh man.
and refuses to talk to anyone because he's the driver.
Wow.
all right. Well, I'm going to not so subtly remove the gnome's hand from Gidget's arm.
Mm.
Excuse me, but could we talk in private for a moment?
We are in private.
Wolfgar's gonna grab the
Someone-
dead body, walk it over to the bar and go, got a place to put this?
Yeah, the bartender kind of just reaches over and lifts him up, and throws him on a pile of other dead gnomes. No,
No, it's canon.
all right, yeah,
Cannon.
yeah, that's what he does then.
Trust me, you don't want to revive them either.
Well, after a minute, I can't anyway. I can't.
Ignoring the gnome pile.
They're not all mine.
You're
I'm gonna
holding
be-
Presses a button, and another gnome falls from the ceiling. We just got a bunch
Gnoming.
of them.
I'm looking for a Mr. Salazar about a ship.
Yeah. What
I
ship?
was the Medusa.
Uh huh.
I was
Why
told
don't
to
you,
speak to you.
Why don't you have a seat?
I will sit down next to him.
Everyone
didn't
wearing
say-
their hat, by the way? Hope they are.
Yes, I am.
I
I-
assume that. Yeah,
I do put on the bowler.
Good.
that's such a classy look.
I'll add that to the art because I think it looked really good on them.
I do as well.
You're also gonna have to remove the top, the jacket that has been burned.
Oh, I meant to buy him a new jacket, too.
Oh.
I do have my hat on, but it's obviously backwards.
Well, of course.
I didn't get a hat because I have a pretty tiara.
Right.
The Hat Squad.
He looks at you and he looks at the rest of you. He goes, "Well, I know you ain't any Shady's men, because Shady ain't got the kind of cred to buy what do you got there? Savior Brep, and you got Guardian Service Award. Yeah, no, he ain't got the sway to do that. So what you talking? What we got? Where we going? What do you think? Also, please don't call me Salazar. That's not.
That I'd prefer we didn't exchange names.
Well, you're gonna be on my boat, so I'm gonna need to know your name.
That's fair.
I feel like everyone already knows your name. You're the Savior of Breb. Come on.
Well, I mean,
Maybe not you, but the rest. You know what? Going to Kyle again. Kyle's
We're-
coming out.
regardless, we're seeking passage to the Black Lambs.
Jesus Christ, man! Don't say that. And he kind of looks
I
around.
asked you to speak in private, but you insisted on right here.
He kind of looks around and nobody's paying attention, and he goes, yeah, okay, boy, Black. It's gonna be expensive.
We have coin.
Oh, you have coin. Okay, sure, yeah, let's just go do it. Really? Come on now.
This is Eldrin Big Bucks. We got plenty of money, right?
Oh, not really familiar with that big bucks. Is he new? Was that he marry in or something?
No.
Well, his mother married it, so he's the
Yeah.
stepson of Mr. Big
Of,
Bucks.
I feel like that
the
doesn't have
Big
as
Bucks.
way as you think it does. But what the hell?
Well,
I mean, it's not
You-
sway that we're trying to, show that we've got. It's money.
Right. That's what I said.
as far as I can tell, Daddy Big Bucks seems and the butler all here.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen, this
I
isn't
step
about the Big
forward.
Bucks.
Daddy Big Bucks probably could do that. But Daddy Big Bucks also didn't squirt that guy into his mother. So, I don't really think he has much kinship to him, does he?
I step forward and I say, regardless of lineage, my master does have quite large access to the near infinite assets of the Big Bucks family. As
No.
for now, at least.
Okay. All right. I'll take your word for it.
Salazar, who are you?
Halford. You can call me Halford.
Uh,
Is that
Oh.
Alfred with an H in front of it?
No, it's Hal Ford. Halford. Together. Halford.
Like Rob.
forward.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
It's one word. His name Halford. Halford. Halford.
well, Mr. Halford, what price tag were you thinking of for this trip?
I'm gonna need at least 1,500. And there goes my voice. I'm gonna need 500 of it up front.
I'm gonna reach into the
Okay.
bag and drop a gold bar on the table.
All right. He
That cover it?
he takes the gold bar and he slips it into his duster. And he goes, "Okay. Meet me around back in about 10 minutes." And he walks off.
Oh god, this guy, it's not the right guy. We just gave some guy a gold bar and he just ran off.
Listen, I have it on good authority that this is the place that we're supposed to go. And, I mean, who wouldn't believe a shady tiefling? You know?
He's a
Yeah. Bartenders have the information, I'm telling you.
we were
Okay.
meeting
It's
him
not
in
my
back,
fault.
right?
You're really, really
Yep.
sure?
He didn't tell us to like meet him at Dock 94 or anything.
Nope.
Uh,
He said round back.
I am at least 20% sure that we're on the right path here.
That's not very promising.
Well, when you only get 20% of the information, you know.
Right.
Oh my god.
No, I think it's actually 30% for us, so we're at least doing a little bit better.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
our
who are you talking to?
characters, it might be like.
Oh, don't worry. You missed the 10% difference between the two of us.
Which
Shit, where did I put Andromeda's character sheet?
Oh God.
A rock crushes all of you.
What time is it? Who am I?
I think 70% of my internet's cutting out.
I only listen to 20% of what I say to myself in my head. Not
Wow.
actually a lie.
You guys are salty AF.
Damn.
No, I am.
I guess we'll wait 10 minutes and then go out back to meet Mr. Halford or whatever his name is. Not
Mhm.
Salazar. I'm pretty sure
yeah.
Salazar was the bartender. But I never asked his name. Anyways.
Well, we asked for Salazar, and he didn't give us himself, so
Well, all he said was who's asking.
that's
He
true.
never confirmed that he is Salazar.
He did also point you in a direction to talk to someone.
Yeah.
Whom he assumed you wanted to talk to. But
Regardless.
yeah, you guys walk up back, and there's Halford, and he's got a cart. And he says, "All right, hop on, go."
We'll do so.
Yeah, I think we're all hopping quickly.
Yep.
We are way too trusting of this
Mm.
person.
I'm gonna pull out
Trust
one of my
this.
hand axes. Have it ready.
Okay.
Wait, before we go, I look at him. And you're being trustworthy, right?
I mean, of course I am. I'm a
Swear
smuggler.
on- Swear
You
on
can't
your
trust
mother?
If you can't trust a smuggler, who are you to trust? Let's be honest.
I like this guy.
Yeah, and he goes, yeah, and the horse takes off, and there's about a 10-minute or so cart ride through the city to the outskirts of town, still within the walls of Brep, but kind of where it's expanded out away from the sea a bit, and the buildings are a little bit further apart, and there's a lot of like warehouses here, and he goes, all right, my ship's in here, and you pull up to a really big warehouse. It's not super wide, but it's very tall. It's probably about 3 stories tall, and there's a huge door that runs the entire length of the front of it, and then there's a smaller door on the side of that is like normal door size to go in and out of. And he walks up to it, and he knocks on the door in a rhythmic pattern, and a few moments pass, and then the door swings open, and he beckons you guys inside.
Does this warehouse have access to the water?
Not even a little bit. You've actually gone farther away from the water.
You know, at this point, I'm just fueled by curiosity. I gotta go in.
Okay. Is everybody going in?
Yeah, I'm also really curious.
Yeah, although I'm gonna make sure that I'm very close to Val.
Who says I'm going in?
Okay. Then I'm staying with Val.
I'll let you know if shit goes south, bud.
Is Val going in, or is he good outside?
Come on, Val. Gotta show off that new hat.
Wolfgar, better know what you're doing. I guess I'll
Trust
look.
me, have any of my actions ever ended up bad?
Do we ever know what we're doing?
Yes, Wolfgar. Yes.
Well, we're all going in as a group. Come on.
Okay.
Strength in numbers.
So you all go in, and
The ceiling collapses. Everybody dies.
no, Halford claps his hands together twice, and as he does so, torches begin lighting, and around them you notice there's a bunch of goblins in here, like a whole bunch of goblins. But importantly, they're all wearing like somewhat fancy clothing, like a lot of like dress shirts and like jeans, and like for goblins, like they look clean and clear and like not scary goblins. And they're busy. They're doing stuff. They're lighting torches at this point, as far as you know. And as more and more of these torches light up, it starts to fill this very large warehouse with light. And something sort of catches your eye. First, it's that there's no ship in here, at least that you can see. And second, it's that there's a bunch of ropes connected to the floor, and they're going up to the ceiling. And as you follow these ropes up, there is an airship, just kind of hovering in this warehouse. It's big. It's got a huge balloon that's sort of wrapped in ropes, very strategically, and it's floating, tied down to the floor with these just shit ton of ropes. And you all kind of stare at it in awe because no one's ever seen an airship before. It's amazing to you.
I about
Jaws
fell
on
over.
yeah.
In my neck.
Jaws on floor. You're blown away. Even Val, who's crazy and doesn't recognize cool shit, is like, damn, that's a fucking airship. I mean, I can just cast a spell and fly, but that thing just does it all the time. Cool as hell. Cool as hell.
That ship won't stop flying.
Right.
Well,
and huh? Go ahead.
Well, I said it might stop flying.
Right. Yeah. Time will tell.
You gotta be so negative.
Yeah. Halford kind of turns around. He's beaming. He's so proud of his accomplishment in this ship. And he sees your guys' like awestruck faces, and he goes, "Yeah, she's a beaut, huh? I should probably mention, Medusa doesn't exist. That ain't a thing. It's all cover. When you're bringing Mithril in, people get curious. It's worth a lot of money, and you gotta throw them off your tracks." He points his thumb up over his shoulder at the airship. He goes, "That ain't called them." And he kind of looks up over his shoulder again, and he goes, "That's the Century Eagle, and that's the cliff we're gonna hang on."
Okay,
Oh, cool.
interesting.
Okay, can I make an athletics check
Okay.
so that I don't fall off?
Fall.
Right. That it was a bad joke because you said that's the cliff we're gonna hang on.
Oh, right. Okay. I thought you were when you said bad joke, I thought you were going for the other one. But okay.
Wow, that was.
I don't know what the other bad joke would be.
Millennium
Okay.
Falcon and Tree Eagle.
Yeah, well, that was a bad joke, which was so bad that I didn't get it until now. So thank you very much.
I no longer feel bad about the brown nosing thing.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh
didn't.
wait, that was genuine.
Yeah,
brown nosing thing was genuine?
I genuinely that
Oh,
went right over my head.
that's funny.
All right, well, thank you for a fun session, Scott.
Yes, that was excellent.
Did
Yeah,
we
hopefully
get
you
any
guys-
experience?
Oh man. Well, let's see. Yeah, I think you did. I
Did
think
you level
everybody. got 500 experience.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Awesome.
And does anybody have any questions while I'm driving home and can still talk to you?
No.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm just gonna distribute some of the potions.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I'm
Everybody
gonna
gets a greater potion, a fire resist, a water breathing, and a petrification.
Oh, good.
Hey Val, here I got you this potion. It's supposed to maybe give you tentacles, maybe. I'm gonna hand him the tail potion.
Ulfgar. I don't believe you for some whatever reason.
I'm
one
not
too.
sure you have any reason to not believe him, though.
You
I
want
mean, you're
roll
gonna
for it?
have to make. Yeah, we're gonna have to roll for this.
Of everybody.
Why would Ulfgar lie? If it was Gabriel, I could see you being suspicious, but it's Ulfgar. He's number one dad. Come on.
What should my role be?
Well, you're gonna have to make an insight check against his deception, aren't you?
What? Okay, so we got a greater healing potion, a potion of water breathing, and the petrification potion.
And a fire resist.
And a fire resist.
Okay.
2 hours for the fire resist, all day for the water breathing, and petrification is.
All day, we're gonna get 12 hours.
Would the potion of fire resistance stack with my fire resistance gloves to give me like quarter damage from fire?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, that's good
Okay.
Good. that you do it. So we got a deception roll from Wolfgar.
Is that what you rolled?
Yeah.
Can't say it's Scott. I'm pretty sure that was a 1 for
Oh.
Liam. I rolled
Okay.
a 12. So
Yeah, you believe him.
Yeah, fuck this bot.
Right?
Uh,
The worst.
sick. Thanks.
I mean, to be fair, you had no reason to suspect him in the first place, and that was purely kindness. But yeah, no, you failed it.
I'll save this for when I need tentacles. Thank you, Ulfgar.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's not super useful to you because you have polymorph, but yeah.
I will message you a question though, Scott, but about tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, go ahead and message it, and I'll get it back to you as soon as I can.
Okay.
Does anybody else have any questions?
No, not that I can think of.
So you're all welcome for the Star Wars theme.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you.
Yeah. My favorite
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
are we at least in Warehouse 90?
Yeah, I was hoping that we'd go in and there'd just be like a shit ton of crates stacked on top of each other.
Oh.
Oh yeah, is
yeah,
there any
that would-
mithril laying out?
Uh,
Mithril?
make an investigation check. Why not?
Oh, that's horrible. That is a 6.
Yeah, none that you can see.
Not necessarily like necessary to anything actually going on in game, but everybody but Durkar would notice that Gabriel started wearing Michael's old ring.
Yeah,
That's a thing.
Oh, jeez.
I noticed.
I mean, just let it be known.
No, that's
Are these goblins or are they sewer halflings?
no, they're goblins. These are straight up goblins, but they're goblins wearing like people clothes. So
Maybe we should
Good
ask
for them.
if anybody's Zaggy.
Yeah, next game I'll probably talk to him. I like goblins.
Do you speak Goblin?
No.
That's gonna be a problem.
Yeah. I mean,
Does
the
anybody speak
goblins-
Goblin?
Nope.
No. Also, I have a question. Why would they
Okay.
be related at all to Saggy?
Yeah, he
Because
was a halfling.
he is. Yeah, he was a sewer half.
I think I made the connection while I was getting out of jail.
You would think so, wouldn't you? But I'm not sure you did.
Wow.
Yeah, the fact that goblins helped you out and handed you another coin.
Wait, but
Yeah.
I mean, they may have just had that coin and knew what it did. First off, second off, you didn't get a clear look at the hand that held up the lockpick or whatever it was that saved you.
Yeah, it's a piece of wire.
Yeah.
That's true. It's just a hand. And the goblins couldn't talk either. They had their
Right.
their tongues cut out.
Sure did. Those poor goblin. Even if they could have, it would have been in goblin. So I mean, still not super useful.
Well, how do I know that? They were still communicating with me a little bit. Like,
That's
they
true.
knew what I was saying.
Yeah, they could understand common it seemed.
Oh wait, does Gidget see those same goblins that we read?
I was gonna ask, but
No, I don't. They're long gone. Enjoying their freedom.
Do any of them have a familiar looking boot?
No.
That's unfortunate.
Are there
Yeah.
any obese raccoons?
Not that you can see. That doesn't mean that they're not there.
what a throwback.
Yeah, you guys are
Right.
really throwing me some classic shit here.
And so,
Especially that Liam doesn't know anything about.
Neither does Micah. I watched the
Gabriel,
stream
yeah.
when that happened.
Wait, what?
What?
What don't I know?
Wasn't that one of your other games?
Yeah,
A Ryan game?
That was a Ryan game. That was Ryan, Scott, and Bo and me.
Oh,
That was the very first team.
well,
Well,
right.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember when my first Dropnor thing was. Because I know that Day was in that, and I can't remember who else. I think like Shay and Michael.
And
And-
Al. Yeah. Yeah, we were on one of the days, and Scott, Mega, and Epo were on the other one.
Oh,
Right.
was I running those at the same time?
Mhm.
yeah.
One was like
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Mondays, and one was Wednesday.
Jesus, I have a very awful memory.
And I'm about to lose y'all.
Okay.
Have a good night,
Okey-dokey.
Scott.
Good night.
You too.
I,
Good night.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Watch tomorrow's game, and I'll probably be hosting C. Watch our cool. Have a good night.
night stream.
night stream.